Nigga, we live on the same block.
No, but like I found parking in that little by the cemetery, like around.
Yeah, but you live right there.
Yeah, you're right.
Huh? The levels are moving now. Yeah, we getting audio now. All right, we good.
Yeah. Tell us if y'all can hear us.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Yo. I headphones. I had plugged in so I can hear them. Okay.
So we should be good now?
Yeah, just turn around, hit monitor, and turn the headphones down a little bit. Monitor, can you hear us? Yo. That should be good now.
All right, let's go.
No music? People didn't get the music the first time?
Play the music again?
Come on, man.
Come on, DJ.
Yeah, bro.
Not ready.
Not everybody, man.
They can hear. Yeah, he needs a little light on his side.
I said, thank God for Ed. Well, they put the light on you, heard?
Woo! I want to see you lose today, boy. They want to see you lose. Shine the light on that man.
You still win or lose. I haven't lost yet.
You haven't lost yet.
I think I haven't lost yet.
I haven't lost yet.
You haven't lost yet.
Chris Middleton, Jordan. Jordan selfish?
Oh my God, what the hell was you saying?
Oh, now you a jingle man. Now you a jingle man. Now you a jingle man.
I like the jingle.
I see. Jingle out of debates. I like that. I like how you like that.
Better, JT?
No,
that was a little better.
You didn't fade. It's okay.
I did fade.
Is this next time? This a little slow.
No, you faded fast though.
Yeah, I did fade fast.
But
But I still faded.
for you doing that, you could just press stop. You gotta fade it slow.
All right, let's start.
We back.
Can I shake the man?
Shake
Another
hands.
week?
We back with episode 5.
Good.
Oh, this just said Future Streamers Podcast.
Okay. All right.
What are you doing, bro?
Come on, man.
That wasn't me.
I got it.
There you go. My fault. We here.
I did it again. All right, there we go.
Somebody said, all right. So, we hit back with episode 5. Chris.
You know his name?
I want him to say his name.
Motivates.
Justin.
Ross was
That
good.
was whack.
All right. How was your week?
Ernie never loses.
But
Period.
your
they
weekend.
said.
Your 4th of July. Happy 4th of July.
Go ahead, because you know it's gonna take a while. Go ahead.
This guy's trying to live off takes from how many weeks ago? It's all right.
He said JT not gonna talk about his week, right?
Just like his
My week-
debates, man. Take a while.
My week was good. Had a good 4th of July, a nice barbecue out with the family, pool, hot dogs, hamburgers, steaks,
Lizzie's.
shrimp,
Lizzie's.
all of that. No, we lived it up.
That it?
Yeah. Y'all don't want me to explain my whole week.
Shocking. We just
How was
asking.
yours, Ernie?
It was good, man. Good. Same thing. Barbecue, chill with the fam. I mean, had a good time, man. We all know why we here.
Yeah.
You know
Had a
what
good
we did.
4th. Barbecues, family. That's it. How about yours,
I
Justin?
did the exact same thing.
Yeah, I think I
did.
seen you in the pool swimming. You had a good time.
Why you was watching me, creep?
You had a good time.
You had a real good time.
All right, so let's get into sports.
Wait, hold on. No ads.
Hold on, you was really creeping
no
on my
ass.
page, watching me?
No, I seen somebody post it.
Watching you
Follow
sweat.
your family. Follow your family on Instagram. I was like, oh shit, look at Justin.
Said that like proudly.
His family, my family.
That was a nice save.
That was nice
That's
save.
cool. I like that. Like what you
So
did.
you saw him with no shirt.
Nah, he was underwater.
Damn.
Oh, was it?
But she was.
You gonna tell him what he was doing on this weekend?
You underwater.
Yeah.
You was never in the water.
Yo.
I was underwater?
Yes.
No, I was in the water.
Same shit.
Tuesday.
Weirdo.
Tuesday.
All right, let's recap on the games. I know Sandy. Bucks win 4-2.
Wait. Who won?
Bucks.
Who?
Bucks beat the Atlanta Hawks.
Who won?
He just said it.
Oh, okay.
He just said it.
All right.
Yo, ask me. He just said it. He just said it.
Because
I know he
Oh yeah,
said it.
shout out to Ernie for paying his bets. Unlike some people.
I made him my word.
He went 0-2 in the conference finals.
no, see, we don't do subs here. Who didn't pay you?
This guy right here.
Just making sure.
I paid him.
Oh man.
But he made me take a team I didn't want to take twice.
How somebody make you do it?
He said, because I was bored, and I said, yeah, I'll do it.
No.
So how,
That's not what happened?
No. All right, let's get into it.
Oh, okay. See, now you don't want to talk.
I want to
See
start.
that,
I want to start off with Ernie since the Hawks was your pick.
It's all right.
Is this a disappointing season for the Hawks?
Of course not. Why be disappointed? got to the playoffs. They got farther than what anybody expected, and they did well. They happened to lose the Bucks. It happens. I mean, can't be right all the time.
All right.
You said, was it a disappointing season?
Yes.
Absolutely not. Trae Young did what he was supposed to do. He beat the Knicks. That was he didn't beat expectations with that series, but he kind of did at the same time because we didn't really know what Trae Young we was gonna get. So it started with
He did or did not. So he didn't, but he did. Like, what do you mean? Did he exceed expectations or not?
According to you, he shouldn't have because you thought the Knicks was gonna win.
I'm asking you.
To me,
Yes.
yes, because I didn't say in the beginning that they were gonna be in the Eastern Conference Final.
Okay.
So it depends who you talk to. So you, I don't know. It's different tape. But you stop cutting me off. Every time I get asked a question, I get cut off. That's not how you debate.
Hey, look. Go ahead.
Okay. So now, with that being said, I feel like Trae Young did really well. He was the show of the playoffs up until he lost. I think he was like one of the top performers this year of the playoffs, hands down. He put on a show from the shimmy to the trash talking to, he really made, like, it felt like NBA basketball was back because of Trae Young. So thank you for an amazing postseason. So to answer the question, it was not a disappointing season at all.
Next question is, what's next for the Atlanta Hawks for next season? Start with you.
I feel like at this point, if Nate McMillan doesn't have a great, they should, first of all, Nate McMillan's phone should have been ringing at halftime.
They got him already.
They already got him 4 years.
It don't matter. Y'all figure something. Somebody got to get Nate McMillan. Somebody other than the Hawks. See, somebody need to make a phone call because Doc Rivers got traded before. So
That was after the season, though.
What you mean? Well, I'm saying he was still under contract with the Celtics when he got traded to the Clippers.
And I think Jason Kidd got traded before too.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, from what Nate McMillan has done and the way he transformed the Atlanta Hawks, I feel like he's made himself solidified as a marquee coach in the NBA.
He doesn't say how much he's getting paid though.
They was 15 and 30 before they got him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He did a complete transformation of the Atlanta Hawks. That's gonna be like one of the all-time transformations from a coach that we've seen in NBA history, in my opinion. Let me turn this volume up.
What's next for the Hawks?
Being healthy, I feel like they just need to just do what the Suns did. Cap off from what happened last year in the bubble. Like, they had a good run this year and just build from there. I feel like. What? Go ahead. I know you want to say something. Go ahead. Because you want to. Go ahead. No. Go ahead.
Are they gonna get fall next year?
You got the.
Are they gonna get fall next year? Like,
they get fall.
Like second round,
third round. They can still get second, third round. I mean, they went third round this year, so I don't expect them to go to the chip, my opinion, but they get third round. I wouldn't be shocked. Would you?
If what?
You get to the third round.
I would.
Why?
Next year.
I would.
Why?
I would, because I think that I think Boston is better, will be better next year. I think Philly will be better next year. I think the Bucks are still going to be the same. I don't think the Knicks are going to be the 4th seed, so that's not going to be the first round match.
Why do you think Philly and Boston going to be better?
Because Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown will be back healthy. That's number one. I think they're going to make a couple of offseason moves. That's 2. I think the Bucks are still going to have the same nucleus that they had with Middleton, Drew Holiday, and Giannis. So that's not going anywhere. And I think Philly's going to trade Ben Simmons. They're going to bet a point guard. I think that's going to make them better. So now with that, that's 3 teams, and then the Hawks is the 4th. I don't think the Knicks are going to be the 5th seed. So I think they'll have a tougher road to getting to the Eastern Conference Finals next year. So therefore, I don't think they'll make it that far.
So you basically going off faith. Because your team is Boston, you hoping they stay healthy and now they get Al Horford. Now they're automatically better. They're the same team. They ain't really listen. Boston's not gonna do nothing. I don't think it's gonna be some big major splash. Oh, let's go to Boston and go play with Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. No, Philly, them niggas discombobulated. They don't know what to do.
Discombobulated?
They have no. You heard
discombobulated?
Don't you say it again? You said it for me. It's fine. Listen.
Can you look at the definition of discombobulated?
Philly. No one has an idea what Ben Simmons is gonna do. You told me they're gonna keep him in the gym, work on his shot and everything. Now all of a sudden they're gonna get way better.
You said he should play overseas, and that's how he's gonna get better.
Yes, he should play in the Olympics in a real game,
and that's gonna make him better.
And yes, with his confidence, yes.
Okay.
You think
somebody who doesn't have confidence is gonna play in real games to gain confidence?
Discombobulated
in the game.
Hold on. Discombobulated is a fun, fancy word for confused.
Yes, they're confused. They don't know what the fuck to do. Where do you go from now? Oh, if you Philly, where do you go from here? Like you said, trade
Ben Simmons.
For who?
I think everybody is
For
on
who?
the same page
For who?
that Ben Simmons needs to be traded.
Now, what if he don't get traded? What if they don't trade him? Then what?
Then you have to hope he gets better. But that doesn't mean they won't be title contenders or at least one of the best teams in the East next year.
Yeah.
With or without Ben Simmons. So, like I said, it will be Philly, it will be the Bucks, and then it will be probably you got Boston that's going to be in the mix.
Nets.
You got Atlanta. And the Nets. I forgot about the Nets. So with those teams, Hawks will probably be 4th, 5th in that same ballpark where they were last year. The Knicks are not going to be where they were last year.
So they're not going to
be the.
Are they going to be in the playoffs?
It's possible. Won't be a full seed. I don't know if the Knicks get Kawhi. That's possible. I don't know if the Knicks get a superstar like y'all think they are. It's possible. If they don't, if they got the same team that they have right now,
they don't get a superstar.
Can you let me finish?
They don't get a superstar. Listen.
No, can you let me finish? I'm answering the question. But if you would let me finish, you would have the answer. Can you let me finish? Like I said, if they don't make any roster changes, if they go into the next season with the same roster that they have now, they will not be a 4th seed. That's what I'm saying.
But they'll make the playoffs.
They could probably make the playoffs. It's possible. It's possible.
He said Dame. DJ said Dame for Ben. I don't think they'll do that trade.
No, they're not doing that.
That wouldn't be bad for the Blazers because I don't think it would set them. I don't think it would set them that far back. They already got McCollum. CJ. They could probably keep Melo, give him a little bit more money, so they could keep a little bit of shooters around.
Sixers will have to trade that young kid too.
But that doesn't help them. That's horrible.
That doesn't help the Sixers.
Portland. If I'm Portland, why would I take Ben Simmons and give up Dame Lillard for what? That doesn't answer my problem. Their problem is they have no wing defender. So why would I take Ben Simmons who can't fucking shoot?
Ben Simmons is not a wing defender.
Ben Simmons.
Is Ben Simmons a wing defender?
Yes
or no?
Can I finish?
Yes or no?
Can I finish? Are you cutting me
You're
off?
trying to dance around that question.
Are you cutting me off?
That was some
Are you cutting me
bullshit.
off? Are you cutting me off?
He's one of the best wing defenders in the league right now.
No, don't help him.
Listen.
He said they need a wing defender.
So if that's the case, who's going to their point guard then? So CJ? No, I'm asking you the question. Who's going to their point guard?
Ben Simmons.
So he's going their point guard and their wing defender.
Was he not just doing that for Philly?
No.
Ben Simmons wasn't their wing defender?
Let me ask you this.
Was Ben Simmons their wing defender? Yes or no?
Who's at the 3?
Who's
at the 3? Tobias Harris is at the 3. He's the one who's guarding. So he's going, you tell me he's guarding both at the same time. The point guard and the 3. What you telling me? That's what you're telling me. No, that's what you're telling me.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay. So you're telling me they're playing the Lakers. He's going shooter and LeBron at the same time, right? He's a point guard and he's the best wing defender. He's
just
the GOAT.
Because you're the point guard, just because you're the point guard, that doesn't mean you have to guard the point guard. Okay. It's like this basketball 101.
No,
put the best matchup.
But my point is with Portland, that doesn't help Portland. Like, why would I take Ben Simmons for what? He can't shoot. I'm expecting CJ to have 30 every night for us to win in the West? No, why? So if you Portland, you making that move. You taking Ben Simmons, right?
If I'm Portland,
come on, Ben.
If I'm Portland, do I take Ben Simmons? I don't think that would be the best move, but I don't think that's a terrible move for Portland because they have a structure that can be beneficial to Ben Simmons. I don't think that's a bad roster for Ben Simmons to be on. I think there are worse teams that he can go to. If you're Portland and that's the best offer you got, like if you're gonna get Kyle Kuzma and a pick from the Lakers, no. I'd rather have Ben Simmons. That's what I'm saying.
But my thing is, if I'm gonna trade for Dame, I want the most I could get. I feel like me getting Ben Simmons is not the most.
But all right,
it doesn't put me any kind of over than where I'm at now.
All right, and that's fine. So now you have to decide: you're gonna try to rebuild, or you're gonna try to continue and compete. If you're gonna try to continue and compete, you should get Ben Simmons.
Before that, I keep Dame and try to trade some more pieces to continue to compete. Why would I trade
to get somebody like who?
Anybody.
Like who? Name somebody. Name one.
I can't tell you.
Name one. Name one.
D'Angelo
Russell, Karl Anthony Towns, Kawhi Leonard.
Hey, you put Cat in there.
Okay.
Right? You find a way to keep Dame.
No, you're trading Dame.
No. I said keep Dame, right? You could listen. Are you listening?
The argument is
we have to build around Dame, right? Yeah. I'm going to keep Dame, right? He's my valuable asset. Mm-hmm. But I have to give up McCollum. I'll get a Karl Anthony Towns.
You're not getting a Karl Anthony Towns.
Why not?
We're giving up CJ McCollum.
And 2 other people? You get Simmons and somebody else? Why can't I get Cat? Is he that much valuable? I can't get him from CJ and 2 other people?
Wait.
Huh? What are you putting Cat on?
I think Cat
is what?
He could be
what?
He could be one of the best. He's definitely one of the best bigs in the league.
Top 5? No. All right. So top 10?
He's definitely top 10.
Like number 10?
Who's top 5?
Cat.
No, I'm asking who's top 5.
Oh, you asking a question?
Jokic and B.
Oh wait, are we transitioning?
Yeah, because he said top 5.
Okay,
he asked
so
the question. I'm trying to figure out. I thought he would be top 5, but I'm trying to think.
Joker, Embiid, AD.
AD's a 5 or I thought he's a 4.
He's more.
He's a big.
Oh, if you
you talking bigs? Of course
He's a
not.
bigs.
Okay.
He's all right.
So he's not top 5 big.
No.
Okay. All right. So we agree.
Okay.
I think that center position.
Yeah,
All right, let's
It's
transition.
crazy. Crazy.
Atlanta.
He said Ben Simmons is not a wing defender. Like,
Because
I didn't say he wasn't.
so he doesn't guard the wing. You literally just said that.
I didn't say that.
You
I said he can't
No,
guard
you
the point
didn't say
guard.
it.
I said he can't guard the point guard and the wing at the same time. So
Nobody can do that. What are you talking about?
No. Portland's issue is they don't have a wing defender.
He's a
right?
wing defender.
Right? No.
Ben
Listen,
Simmons is a wing defender. That's why you could get him.
listen to what I'm trying to say. Are you listening? Are you listening? Are you listening? Are you looking at me? Are you listening?
Yes.
Portland's deficiency right now, right? They don't have a wing defender. And I know you're saying Ben Simmons is a wing defender. I understand.
And I want you to say it.
Listen,
I want you to
I agree. Listen,
that he's a wing defender.
Okay, listen.
Yes or no?
Sure.
Oh,
Listen.
No, yes or no?
Sure.
Yes or
Yes,
no?
he's a wing defender. Yeah.
Thank you. That's all
If I'm giving up game,
Okay.
all right.
First
transition. That was it.
Ben Simmons is not a wing defender. That's crazy.
I never said that.
That's crazy.
I said you can't go 2 people at once.
Nobody can do that.
I like that, so why am I giving up Dave for him?
So if you
Well, that's not true. That's not true. There are some people like Kevin Garnett, Anthony Davis. They are known for being able to guard the pick and roll with guarding 2 defenders at one time. So just want to clarify that. But that's it.
What the fuck you just said? Kevin Garnett's guarding 2 people at one time. What you telling me?
Listen, if you watch basketball,
No, answer the question. Kevin Garnett is guarding 2 people at one
he
time.
can just guard the pick and roll good.
Yo.
But Ben Simmons does the same. He guards the pick and roll good.
So
yes.
Ben Simmons and KG the same player.
No.
What? Yo, how do you get to these conclusions?
Let's transition.
How? How do you get to that conclusion? How? How is that a
Transition. It's okay. We transition. It's all right.
All right, let's transition to the Bucks.
Hold on,
since
before we get off Atlanta, y'all think somebody goes to Atlanta?
I think Atlanta has solidified themselves as a good market. I was actually surprised at their fan base. I did not think the Atlanta fan base.
Yo, my man, stop touching my knee with your hand.
I was scratching myself.
Yo.
Yo, what?
Y'all right?
Yeah, we good. I'm sorry. Yeah, because he's touching me.
Well, I feel like Atlanta has solidified themselves as one of the as a top free agent place. They have great role players. They have an amazing coach. They got Trae Young. They have a great fan base. Atlanta is just a hot city. It has a lot of culture. There's a lot of good reasons to want to play in Atlanta. And I feel like this Atlanta Hawks team has just like a different swagger than the Joe Johnson Atlanta Hawks team. Like this one just feels like they just got that they got an extra bop to their walk. And I just feel like a superstar should want to play there. That's how I see it.
What superstar you think they should get?
I think they should go for Kawhi.
I think it'd be a perfect fit.
I think Kawhi would be an amazing fit to play with Trae Young. And especially if they keep John Collins.
You keep him or not?
Who?
John Collins.
You got to keep him. Yeah, you got to keep him. I know they offered him. I think he wanted the max.
He wants
they
a max.
offered him, I think, something a little bit less. So I hope they find that middle ground. But if they keep him, get another try to get a superstar free agency. Yeah. The Hawks, and I think Kawhi will be a good one. I think the Hawks could make some noise in the East.
They just got to have the money for it.
Yeah, I don't know how their salary situation is.
Yeah,
I think they should have some type of money. There's not a lot of people on that team that's making a lot of money. Like
what do you want?
Sometimes it's the
What do
market
you want?
though.
What do you want?
But Atlanta's a big market.
What do you want?
Is it not?
What?
What do you want? You about to ask them, what do you want?
Who you was gonna say?
Jimmy Butler. No? Jimmy Butler on the Hawks with Trae Young?
I think that makes some Eastern Conference.
It's like a better Heat. Better version
Yeah,
of Heat. It's
like-
a better version of Heat.
Yeah,
I think
know.
when
Trae
it's
Young's an upgrade from Georgia.
Yes.
They got their bigs.
Yes.
They,
I think
That's not a bad.
somebody said Bradley Beal and Trae Young.
That's not a bad.
That's not bad either.
Yeah,
Who's
that's
the two
not.
guard right now?
Herder.
Herder.
But they could play both of them. Because at
Was
first
he guard their whole season? Oh, Bogdanovich? What's his name?
Oh no,
He did three?
Bogdanovich.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Bogdanovich.
they got mad shooters over
Got
there.
Gallinari. Cam Reddish showed up. Shout out to Cam Reddish.
Yeah.
I did have a hot take before we started this that Cam Reddish would be the best player out that draft. I'm still sticking by that.
Who was in that draft?
Zion and RJ Barrett.
He got hurt.
Who?
Cam.
Yeah, but Cam, when he was healthy, he started off in the beginning of the season. He didn't have a good start, but he wasn't getting the minutes that I think he should have gotten.
Right,
But I think this playoff proved
the coach.
the coach gave him the opportunity. Shout out to Nate McMillan. That Cam Reddish was allowed to flourish, and I think he has the untapped potential. Like I think we know pretty much what we getting with RJ Barrett. We know what we getting from Zion, but Cam Reddish is like nobody really knows what he is yet. So if they put him in the right position and let him do what he does, I think he could be nice. I think he could be another
John Moran's the best player in that draft.
For right now, yeah. Right now. Because he's the only one that's really been balling other than RJ. Zion's been hurt. So I can't really give him that yet.
All right, let's transition. Let's go to the Bucks. Let's get up the Hawks. Let's start with Ernie because you started first. Was the Bucks winning without Giannis impressive?
Yes. Because I don't think no one thought they was gonna win without Giannis. Everybody thought, man, they probably lose. Best play go down. Chris Middleton's inconsistent, except for JT. He thinks he's the next Kobe, whatever. But
I said that.
Anyways, I feel like a lot of people thought that they wasn't gonna win without Giannis, and they proved a lot of people wrong.
I wasn't surprised at all, man. I feel like the Milwaukee Bucks did what they needed to do. I feel like it was just a weird Eastern Conference Finals. One game, Trey's not playing. Another game, Giannis isn't playing. So it was kind of hard to predict. But the way I see it, and this is going to kind of piggy into the finals, is that I just feel like the Bucks have a good roster. They have good role players. They got good veteran leadership. So when Giannis went down, it wasn't like I didn't feel like the team was missing a whole lot because I really like Drew Holiday. I really like Brook Lopez. And I really like what's the
Portis?
PJ Tucker. I really like PJ Tucker, and I think they have that veteran experience to keep a team together. So for them to win without Giannis, to me, wasn't surprising. The way they did it, with just playing the starters more minutes, like Brook Lopez playing more minutes and contributing more points, the way they did it was a little shocking. I thought they was going to need more help from their bench, but overall, it wasn't shocking because I just feel like they have a better roster than the Hawks.
So that goes into this question. Did Chris Middleton show he can lead a team?
No. I think Chris Middleton did what was similar, but a little less version of what Paul George did. Okay. He showed that he could win big games as the man, but to lead a team from game one in the season to get to this point, he hasn't proved that. Okay. But he did prove that, like, okay, if you need me to win big games, I can. I am capable of doing that. There are some players who step up in the playoffs when it matters most, but to lead a team, I don't. There's not too many players in the NBA that can really do that successfully without the adequate help to help.
Did he shake to lead the team? You wanted to cut him off so bad.
So that's why you think the Suns gonna win? Because you feel like
what? He asked the question.
Can I finish?
He asked the question.
I know.
Stick to the question.
I know.
Stick to the question.
I am.
Don't ask me a question. Answer the question.
I am.
He asked the question.
I am.
We didn't even
no, you're not.
Finals predictions
yet. You just answer the question.
I am.
No, answer the question.
I can't even keep cutting me off.
What?
It goes to what you literally to what you just said. I'm pretty sure you're taking the Suns, right? And
don't tell me what I'm taking.
You're not taking the Bucks, right?
Don't tell me what I'm taking.
The reason why you're not taking the Bucks because you just said Chris Middleton can't lead you there, right? So if Giannis is not playing, that's why you're taking the Suns. So I get it, right? But Chris Middleton is your guy, right? That's your guy. But you don't believe in him. That's funny.
Can Chris Middleton lead the team?
Thank you. Answer the question.
Of course not.
Why?
No, not consistent enough.
He's not consistent enough?
Yeah, he's not consistent enough. What are we not talking about?
What do you mean by not consistent?
I mean, in this playoffs, we've seen him have bad shooting games, struggling, and we've seen him have good games. I need consistency.
That's any NBA player.
No, it's not. I need consistency. We don't see that about LeBron.
LeBron's where's LeBron right now? Where's LeBron right now?
He's home.
All right.
He's home.
And who's in the finals?
Chris Middleton and Giannis. But he's not consistent. He's not consistent.
He's not consistent.
But I still think they're gonna win.
So who is consistent? Who's consistent? Give me an example of somebody who's consistent. So I know what your judgment of.
Jordan. But anyway.
What?
What? We're in transition.
What? That's the only consistent player you can think of?
What's the next question?
Michael Jordan?
You said pick a player. I pick a player.
Current NBA player. I'm sorry. I mean, I should have been specific. Forgot who I was talking to.
Clay is pretty consistent. Without the injury. Without the injury, you know what I mean? He's consistent.
All right.
What?
So what's consistent? Like Clay had.
I can count on him.
Clay had bad shooting games before.
I can count on him. I say anybody. No one has a perfect game.
So you can't count.
I can count on him.
I
can count on him more than I count on Chris Middleton. Say that much.
So Game 7 versus LeBron when they was up 3-1 and LeBron came back and there was 2 minutes left in the game and nobody was able to buy a bucket. Where was Mr. Consistent Klay Thompson?
Well, yeah. So where everybody else on the court? Everybody was missing.
We're talking about Klay Thompson.
And guess what? I say everybody has bad games. No one's saying
Middleton has bad games too,
but he's not consistent. I picking Klay Thompson be more consistent than Middleton. Do you agree?
I would agree with that.
All right, then. So what are you talking about?
But we've never. But wait.
You got to
Keep
be
it in context. Keep it in context.
Right, context matters.
We've never seen Klay Thompson without Steph Curry.
Okay.
We've never seen that. So
That's
we
not
don't
his
know.
fault.
So, let me finish. So we don't know if Klay Thompson can be consistent without Steph Curry. We don't know that. Now, when the defense is all focused on Klay Thompson, can he maintain that same consistency? I don't know. Can he maintain the efficiency? I don't know. What I do know is that without Giannis, Chris Middleton has one big game for him. I've seen Chris Middleton have 20 points in the third quarter.
Okay.
When his team was getting smoked at halftime. I've seen
All
that.
right. I've seen that.
When it mattered most.
One time.
When it mattered most.
Right.
It was an elimination game, was it not?
Right.
But have you ever seen Klay Thompson do that?
Have you seen
Have you ever seen Klay Thompson do that? Have you ever seen Klay Thompson do that?
60 off 11 dribbles. Seen that.
And who else was on the court with him?
Hot.
Who else was on the court with
I have
him?
no idea.
Oh, now you don't know. So Steph wasn't there? Steph wasn't there.
The fans were there.
So Steph wasn't there. So you can name the ref, you can name the fans, but you can't name Steph wasn't there.
Had nothing to do with him.
Was Steph there? Yes or no?
Had nothing to do with him.
Was he there? What you mean don't have nothing to do with him? How you think he's open every time?
So
how you think he's able to run off the curl?
You telling me a nigga who takes 11 dribbles, right?
Klay Thompson's not a nigga.
What is he?
He's a black man.
You're right.
All right, get to it.
You're right.
We don't call people niggas.
My bad. I apologize. But
My apologies.
I apologize. My fault. My apologies. Well, come on, you know what I mean. Shit. Now listen, you telling me without Steph, Klay's not consistent.
What I'm saying is
because he's got injured before and Klay showed up. Klay won games without Steph.
Were they playoff games?
No, because Steph was in the playoffs.
So now
they're both in the playoffs.
So now my take and what I've said was without Giannis, we've seen Chris Middleton win games that matter. What I'm saying is we've never seen that from Klay. Does that mean Klay can't do it? No. What I'm saying is we haven't seen it. What I'm also saying is that we've seen it with Chris Middleton. So we've seen Chris Middleton without Giannis. We've seen Chris Middleton in an elimination game. We've seen it when his team was down in an elimination game.
And we've seen him also stink up the joint. We've seen him stink up the joint as well.
We've seen him drop 20 points in the third quarter to bring his team back.
Also seen him go 6 for 23 and have bad shooting games.
That happens. We've seen Jordan do that too. So what are you saying?
Well,
so what are you saying?
We're at the biggest stage.
We've seen Jordan do that too.
We're at the finals now.
So what? We've seen Jordan do that in the
Let's see
playoffs.
at the big. Hey,
we've seen Jordan do that in the playoffs.
We're saying where it matters most, right?
Yes,
this is where we're at the championship now.
All right.
We won't play up. This is a championship. Let's see where it matters most, right? We talking about the finals.
So why bring up Klay Thompson if we've never seen him do that before?
You told me to pick a player, and I did.
Pick the player who's never done it before.
Oh my God. What in your opinion?
That's a. All right.
This guy's crazy.
All right, let's transition.
All right.
Oh
man, pick the player who's never done it before. Who's never led a team in the playoffs.
Chris Middleton had 2 good games. Now he's the GOAT.
No, he's had a great playoffs. He's had a great
playoffs.
He had a great playoff.
Great. My thing is, you said like players have bad games, right? So they both have bad games.
No, he's done nothing.
He has good playoffs.
He's done nothing.
He did what he's supposed to do as the number 2, right? As the Robin, right? He's the number 2.
He's done nothing.
Did his job. Do your job in the finals.
Didn't you say he was a Batman?
Didn't
you say he was a Batman? Did you say he was a Batman?
Who?
Chris Middleton. No. Said that?
Come on.
Let's transition.
Sure?
Hold on. I will remember.
Did I just say
you said that? All right. So, Western Conference. We're gonna get to the Western Conference, and Suns defeat the Clippers 4-2. Is this a disappointing season for the Clippers, JT?
For me, yes, because I thought that the Clippers still had what it took to win this series. So I'm a little disappointed because I took the Clippers to win in 7, but they didn't. So with that being said, it was disappointing for me. Clearly, they didn't have Kawhi, but at this point in Kawhi's career, we have to really have a conversation of, is he the guy that we all think he is at this point? I think Toronto Kawhi and the Kawhi that we've seen since he's gotten in LA, I don't know. Because this injury-prone stuff, this low management stuff, they did everything that needed to be done to put the Clippers in a position to win a championship. All they needed was Kawhi to be there and be ready. And so far, he hasn't done that. Is he that guy? I'm not going to say he's not. I still think he can be. But because of all these injuries, we haven't seen Kawhi in the biggest moment.
Is this a disappointing season?
So you're blaming Kawhi for his reason why they lost. You're saying we need to see Kawhi. He's the same exact player. He just got injured. So you're going to blame it on him? That's why it's disappointing.
On the floor.
He got injured.
Your best ability is what?
Availability. He got injured.
So was he available?
No, because he got injured. So it's a disappointment because he got injured. That's
no, it's not the fact that he got injured. Is that this is becoming a consistent thing. He's constantly getting injured. It's the same thing with Kyrie.
But you can't.
It's literally the same thing with Kyrie.
But you can't blame somebody for getting injured. You get injured, you get injured.
I'm not blaming him, but there is something called being injury prone.
Right. There's
I think like that label is
like
consistent
AD,
with
AD's injury prone.
Right then.
Okay.
So and that is some cases people believe that if AD wasn't injured,
right,
the Lakers would have won.
Okay.
So now AD's injury can be the quote unquote reason why they lost. To me, they lost.
So
they lost.
So that means it's a disappointing season for the Lakers, right? Ain't that the same exact thing?
Yeah, you can say that. I thought the Lakers were going to beat the Suns.
Okay.
So to me, it was a disappointing season for the Lakers. Okay. So now the same thing with the Clippers. I thought the Clippers were going to go to the finals, and they didn't because, in my opinion, I think if Kawhi was there, they win that series.
My thing is that you can't really call it disappointment because that's part of the game. Injuries happens every sport and every game. So it's like
I understand that, but there are some players, superstars, like for example, Giannis doesn't have this issue every year he's in the playoffs. Like we constantly see this for Kawhi. Now the season where it happened against the Warriors, when he slipped under when the Julia thing,
yeah,
that has nothing to do with his body just being banged up.
Right, but since then, right, when has he really been injured? Just now.
Last year too. Wasn't he injured last year?
No.
Who they played last year and they got eliminated by?
Denver. He wasn't injured.
Oh,
right.
Jamal Murray getting 40 clip.
He did.
Sent them home.
But he wasn't injured. That's my point. He only's been injured. The Zaza shit.
So maybe they still would have lost because Jamal Murray's giving you a 40 clip in an elimination game.
So let me ask you this: do you think with Kawhi there, they would have lost still to the Suns?
Me personally, I don't think so. I think they would have beat the Suns.
Okay.
I think they would have beat them, but he wasn't there, so I gotta say that's part of the reason.
Okay.
But we kind of knew that before the series started that Kawhi was gonna miss the series.
Because he got injured in Dallas?
He was supposed to be out the whole playoffs.
That is part of the game.
But so you don't think Kawhi's injury prone? Excuse me.
No.
So
but AD is?
Yes, he has way more injuries than Kawhi.
So next season comes around.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. The last time he's been injured is when?
But it's a lot of
Toronto,
times.
he wasn't injured. Last year he wasn't injured.
Well, Toronto he was injured, but he was able to play through.
And everybody's injured. That's the case then.
But they
LeBron's injured. He played through it.
What Kawhi gets though, they do a lot of low management for him. So,
but that's how you take care of his body. You gonna knock him for that?
So next season he gets hurt.
Maybe he wanted to take care of his body.
Prone?
Yes.
So
if he gets injured next year,
just make sure that we get this straight. So if you're injured back-to-back seasons, you're injury prone.
No, he just for his case, he's actually Kawhi get injured.
But I'm asking you, what injury prone means?
No,
what makes you
it's a
injury
case by case
prone?
basis. It's all right.
So it's a case by case basis.
Yes,
so it's based on what you feel like.
No, yeah, and my opinion, it's a case by everybody's different. Every player is different. Like AD's injury prone.
All right,
I'm not gonna say
give me another play.
LeBron's not injury prone.
All right.
But as he's getting older in age, he's gonna get more injured.
Is Kyrie injury prone?
Yes.
Why?
He's injured a lot. Remember in Boston?
Right.
Cleveland, he was injured. Now he was injured. That's injury prone. Like I said, but Kawhi.
Antonio, he was injured.
Who?
Kawhi.
When? The Zaza
That's the reason why he left.
The Zaza shit. You said that's the reason that.
Yeah, but he was doing low management before that, though.
But low management doesn't mean you're injury prone. Low management, I'm just taking care of my body. That's just how he feels about it. Doesn't mean, I'm necessarily injury prone. Like I don't see the correlation.
Okay.
That's all right.
Okay.
All right, what's next for the Clippers? Does Kawhi stay? Is Kawhi staying with the Clippers?
Yes. Why would you leave? I'm in LA. I'm at home. Where else am I gonna go?
I think he has to. He has to. I don't think he should though, because I just feel like Kawhi. I don't know. I feel like he's injury prone, even though my opponent here, the one that I'm always destroying debates, thinks that he's not. I think that Kawhi also. I feel like LA is too much. If I'm him, and I know that I could get more money. All right, here's the thing with Kawhi. Let me start. The thing with Kawhi is that he doesn't have a big social media following. He doesn't have a shoe deal. He doesn't have endorsements.
He doesn't have a shoe deal.
But it's not a major shoe deal. It's not like
balance, right?
Yeah,
somebody's buying them.
Who? When have you ever seen with a pair of Kawhis? Who?
Skip Bayless.
My case in point.
Old white people. They buy New Balances.
Allegedly. So now with that, being that he doesn't have anything really major going on outside, I feel like staying in California is not a good move for him because he's losing too much in taxes. I think what he should do is he should go to a team in Texas, and I think it should be Dallas.
Wow.
Because if he goes to Dallas, Luka's better than Paul George. They have a great owner. I want to see what they're going to do with the coaching staff. I think they're going to probably get a good coach.
Got J Kidd.
Oh, they got J Kidd?
Yes.
All right, so then they got J Kidd, who's I don't really know if he's like a great coach yet, but he's a guy who could relate to the players. And I think he saves millions of dollars in taxes.
So you think? But my thing is like you're just assuming just about the money. He doesn't even care about it.
He probably don't. But I'm saying,
saying.
if I'm him, that's what I'm advising him to do. I think you should do that because if you have another bad injury,
I think
it's anywhere. But
you don't know.
But my thing is like this. So if I'm him, I'm thinking about, damn, if I never got hurt, we could definitely beat the Suns. Came back another.
But you did get hurt.
No, right. But if I'm him, I'm thinking, damn,
right.
I really could have had the championship. I could have really went to the chip this year and beat whoever. I mean, that's what he probably thinks. So let's run it back. And Paul George showing without me, he could definitely be.
But I think Paul George needs that position to do what he does.
He just need to have a conversation. Like, I need you to play the exact same way you played in the playoffs. And remember, it's like you said, it's a mental thing.
I don't think it's about running it back though, because he didn't run it back after he won the chip in Toronto.
But he was. But
I think he needs to leave because he got a lot of like issues with the team because they mad that he travels. You know, he lives in San Diego, and they let him. Everybody got to stay close to the arena, but Kawhi gets to live further.
He's a superstar. Like all them superstars get special treatment. I'm pretty sure
some players feel away about it.
And it doesn't lead to a championship.
Exactly.
But you're right.
That's why Haru left. That was one of the reasons Haru left. He was like, it's special treatment.
He lost.
Happened.
He did all of that.
What happened?
I think he should. I think
he went to the
Dallas would be
Lakers. He
good.
really get no one in the playoffs. He's at home, first round.
Somebody said Kawhi and CP3 teaming up in New York.
A Knicks fan probably said that, right?
Nah, he's not a Knicks fan.
See, look at you, relax.
That's a bad take.
Look at Ernie smiling.
I didn't even say nothing. I didn't say nothing.
They Paul George show he could lead a team. Start with you.
Lead a team to the trip?
Yeah.
Lead a team, bro. He didn't say shit. He did not say shit. Lead a team.
Can I ask him a question?
Yeah, it could be to the playoffs. Playoffs is a good.
Yes, yeah, he can lead a team to the playoffs.
Based on what?
He's done before in Indiana. Based off what?
In the Eastern Conference.
Based off what? There's evidence he did it in Indiana. What are you talking about? Okay. Was he not in the playoffs also in OKC with Russ and Melo? Right.
That was his team?
Again, he was on the tour, right? Was
that his team?
Was he the one? It doesn't matter.
It does matter. That does matter.
No, listen.
Lead a team.
Listen.
That means you're the alpha. You're the man. You're the man. You're the number one option.
And Indiana was he the alpha? Now we all silent. Now, okay. So he proves he can lead a team. Maybe not to the chip, but he can lead a team to the playoffs.
What year did he lead the team in the playoffs?
2013. They went against the Heat and they lost in 7.
Danny Granger wasn't on that team?
No. 2013? No.
I'm asking a question. I'm asking a clarifying question.
Just like I did, and you just came at me.
I'm just trying to help you.
I'm
trying to give you an alley.
You don't need to. No, you don't need to give me an alley. I'm good. Keep the alley to yourself.
So you saying yeah, you saying no?
So 2013.
Yes or no?
Yes or no to what?
Ask you a question. You think he can
lead a team?
I don't think lead a team. Yes, I think he can be the number one option. I don't think he can lead a team to the championship. I don't think he can lead the team to the championship. I think they could have a successful season.
Danny Granger was on that team.
2013, right?
Was he the alpha? Was he the number one? No.
Was he on the team? You just said he wasn't on the team, so you don't know what you're talking about.
You just said
he wasn't on the team.
Was he number one?
Was
he the number one player?
I actually asked you a question.
I was wrong. Was he number one player? All right. Was he number one player? No. Paul George, right? The alpha.
I don't know that. I'm pretty sure Danny Green.
No. You do know that. You do know that.
I'm pretty sure Danny Green averaged more points in that playoff.
If JT said Chris Middleton can't lead a team, then he should say Paul George can't lead a team.
But the thing is that I think Paul George.
He says he's a lower version of Paul George, like similar, but
he's a lower version.
That's what I'm saying. Paul George is better than Middleton.
29 games. What the fuck's that talking about?
You can't say that DJ.
Danny Granger only played 29 games that season.
Okay.
Paul George is better than Middleton.
And in the playoffs,
you agree, right? Paul George better than Middleton.
Yeah, Paul George. That's what I'm saying. Like Paul George, like Ernest said, has proven that he can lead a team to the playoffs. That's fair. My take, but what I said, and I think it was episode 2, is I don't think Paul George can lead a team to the championship.
And that's what the fuck I just asked. And you look at me like I was crazy.
Can he lead to the championship?
No,
I said no.
Can Paul George? Okay. See, I both agree. We could go on.
Danny Granger.
Answer this question.
Danny Granger scored 242 points.
All right,
Paul George scored 1737.
We start with you. Did Ty Lue show that he was a great coach?
Ty Lue? Yeah, Ty Lue's an excellent coach. I think Ty Lue also had to silence a lot of critics because I think that LeBron coach killer syndrome or narrative is out there that he just kills coaches.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Tyronn Lue proved that no, like I did not need LeBron to do what I did. And, you know, Ty Lue had it tough. Like the whole Allen Iverson thing, he bounced back from that. Like he was like a walking meme at one point.
But to be honest, you know, it's funny. He
just cut me
embraces
off.
that.
Don't do that.
He embraces that.
But stop cutting me off.
He embraces that.
Stop cutting me off.
I'm not, you know, he embraces
Stop cutting me off.
that. Okay, I'm just agreeing with you. He embraces that. Right.
Like I was
Somebody owe
saying,
somebody money here because that's over.
Mm-hmm.
Ty Lue did what he was supposed to do. He didn't exceed expectations. I thought they were going to the finals, but he did prove that he is one of the elite coaches in the NBA. And it brings up a whole conversation about the whole black coach, white coach thing. Like I think that's going to start brewing soon. Do we need to give more black coaches opportunities to be head coaches in the NBA? I think this summer we're going to see some more opportunities because of what Nate McMillan and Tyronn Lue did in the playoffs.
Yeah, of course. I agree with everything you said. No dispute there. If
Of
you,
course you do.
let me ask you this. Speaking of coaching,
You answered the question.
I just said I agree with you.
All right.
Did you not listen? Did you not listen?
Go ahead.
I just said I agree with you.
All right.
You said of course you did, right?
Yeah, Ross, ask me this question.
Let me ask you this. You're a coach, right? Where would you want to go?
No. I'm a great coach.
You're a coach, right? Looking at all the teams out there. What's the team you going to? The coach. You got the New Orleans job. And you got Kings.
Wait, like in terms of like vacancies or just any team?
Vacancy, like the only one that's open.
Okay.
I think it's New Orleans.
All right.
Boston don't got nobody yet, right?
Yeah, Boston hired
Okay.
somebody.
Yeah.
I think the Kings.
I don't know his name.
Yeah, they're talking about the guy with
Kings, Pelicans.
Pelicans. Who else? Wait, Dallas got locked up.
No, I think Dallas is open.
JK.
They fired. Oh yeah,
JK.
JK. said that.
Did they sign Chauncey to Portland?
They
No.
did.
Did
I thought
they?
they did.
Yeah, I thought they did. They was well, they didn't officially sign him.
Yeah.
They was doing like negotiations.
Okay, well let's just say Blazers.
Okay, let's say Blazers. Who around the league you?
I would.
Seems
I
like-
think I would go with the Pelicans. I think the Pelicans have a nice young nucleus that I feel like for whatever reason they just can't tap in. Like I would want to see some of Zion at the 5. I want to see them really. I just want to see them play fast. Like they got a young team. They got Bi, Lonzo, Zion,
Well, Lonzo might be out.
Steve Adams.
Steven Adams. I think that's the one that needs to get out of there. I think they need to get Steven Adams out of there.
Yeah,
Let
me too.
Zion have the pace to himself. Even though he's kind of short, he's still like stocky enough to bang down there with the big boys. I would want to see some of Zion at the 5. And I think with the Pelicans, you could do a lot of experimenting because you could even throw Bi at the 4,
Yeah.
Zion at the 5, and create a lot of mismatches with that. Lonzo could run up and down the floor, and he could defend on the other end. I would love to see that talent really tapped into, but I think that where the Pelicans messed up was by giving Sam Adams that extension because I think Adams clogs the paint too much for Zion, and he doesn't really know how to fit in with that roster.
Yeah. With that being said, even Zion still got his regardless Steve Adams was there or not. Like Zion still got his numbers. Still was.
Yeah, but I think it would be better. Like when you see them play, Zion really doesn't really know how to. Like when you saw him play with Duke, Zion, you doing whatever you want to do. You want the ball at the top of the paint, you got it right there. You want the ball in the basket, by the basket, play bully ball, you can do it. This team, he can't really flourish like that because you got Bi, that's a bona fide 20 a night. You got Sam Adams, they just gave him that great contract, so he's gonna get touches down there, and he's gonna get a lot of minutes.
You got Lonzo playing the point.
And you got Lonzo playing point, so it's like, where do you really fit Zion in that mix?
And it's, you know what kills him too? Zion played a point forward. I mean, he showed glimpses of it, like, yo.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. And it kills him because Lonzo's there. So then Lonzo, he shot got a little better, but him playing all ball, that's not really his game.
It's not really his thing.
Right.
So I think with that being said, I feel like I would go there because I would want to experiment with that.
All right. Turk said, I don't know if y'all talked about this earlier, but who do y'all think is better? Chris Paul, Curry. In my opinion, Curry's better, but Chris was bugging out saying CP3. I know you're not prepared for this debate, but y'all could just say who y'all got. Curry.
Chris Paul, the point god
All right, so
of basketball.
Is he still a point guard if you don't want to chip?
No, point god.
Again, is he still a point guard if you don't want to chip?
Yeah. He was a point guard.
all right,
before this.
y'all want to have that debate next week?
Yeah, we with.
All right, next week.
I like this
I
one.
want to have it after the show.
What?
That's great.
Oh,
I
they
think
said
lose?
I'm just answering the questions. If Houston draft a point guard, what they doing with John Wall?
I don't know how many years he has left on his deal, but if they do have him under contract, I think you keep him.
Yeah,
keep him. You let him mold the young talent, let him learn. I think John Wall can still be a solid point guard in the NBA. I don't know how he's gonna. That's somebody who's really injured.
Yeah, yes.
But
yeah, for sure.
Going back to that, but I think John Wall can still be a good asset.
To be honest, you can. I'll keep him and then trade him. I'll keep him. Not me. Let him show he's still got. Not me. Build his value up as a trade commodity. And then
he said, "Oh, he's gonna think CP3 is better." No, that's not true.
No.
Because I mean, at this point, it's like, what do you even want from John Wall? Like,
exactly. Who needs him?
Exactly.
I'm just answering questions.
The Knicks can use him. The Knicks can use him.
He still has 2 years on that contract.
2 years.
He got 2
more.
Play
one more year, and then they probably trade him.
Yeah,
44 million each year.
All right, we're gonna answer questions.
I'll ask you. 44 million.
Yeah, he has a crazy contract.
44 next year, 47 the year after that.
So OKC will probably take him. They just take all bad deals and
flip it.
He said, "Don't answer." Turk said, "Don't answer no hating shit." He talking about you. We're gonna start off with you though. Who do you see the Knicks signing and trading for in the all season?
I don't know. I have to look at we talked about it before. I have to look at the free agency list. I can't really tell the top of my head, to be honest with you. But go ahead, Jay. Why do you say somebody crazy too? I already know. Who you said last week?
I'll answer. I think y'all gonna get Schroeder, but I think y'all gonna overpay him because he wants like 120 mil. But I think he is gonna go to New York. And I think y'all could get
like look at the free agency.
Another two guard.
Yeah,
unless is either Schroeder or Lonzo.
Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Mike Conley.
Mike Conley staying in Utah.
John Collins.
He's restricted.
Jared Allen.
Damn.
DeMar DeRozan. Kyle Lowry.
Let me just make this real easy.
This free agency ain't that good.
The Knicks are not going to get anybody, and I think they're going to strategically not get anybody, so that way they can compete in the following free agency. And I think that would be the smart thing for the Knicks to do. You got Julius Randle, who y'all believe is MVP candidate. Y'all got Derrick Rose. I just feel like y'all need to put Derrick Rose or keep him on the bench. So y'all need to get a.
He's a free agent as well.
Mm-hmm. So they're gonna re-sign Derrick Rose. Yeah. That's not really getting anybody. But I think they need to get a point guard that can start and get that 30, 38 minutes a night or whatever it's gonna take to keep Derrick Rose on the bench until it's around like the playoff time where the games and stuff really matter. But I don't think the Knicks pick up anybody this offseason. Like I said before, I don't think it's really smart for them to do that because of the free agency market, unless they could get Kawhi. If y'all can get Kawhi, make it happen. If y'all can't get Kawhi, just wait it out, have another season. Y'all probably gonna finish 7 foot below, but y'all probably gonna make the playoffs, and then try to make a push for somebody in the next.
Said Lonzo.
Get somebody right now. Lonzo. Do you think Oladipo?
No.
Why not?
Because if I'm the Knicks at this point, fight for a superstar.
But my thing is that we always do that though. We always try to fight for the swing and miss. Why can't we just get like a solid player and just keep building?
To do what?
To keep us in the playoffs.
That's the goal.
I'm saying,
is that the goal?
Obviously,
can you answer the question?
Obviously not. But if we don't have a great free agent class, you can pick up somebody along the way that can help. Because clearly, our offense we need more offense. Because clearly our defense is all right. But
all of these is injury prone.
Yeah.
If I'm young, I'm going for Lonzo and Schroeder. That's it. And then I'm gonna just chill to next season.
Am I gonna overpay for Schroeder?
Yes. You're gonna have to. Either one.
What else get Lonzo then?
Both of them. You're gonna have to get both of them 20-something mil.
Which is a lot. No. You're right. It's not
and Schroeder asked like 100 and something, 125.
Yeah.
I'm not paying that much for Schroeder. I'm sorry. I'd rather just run it back with the roster I got right now
and then save it for next year.
I'd rather swing it.
But can you say? I don't think
Turk said Norman Powell, Oubre, and Lonzo.
The salary cap and everything changes each year. So like the money, I think you have to spend that money within that.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, but I mean, you could get
That's what I'm saying. Solid players. Like
Turk said Norman Powell, Oubre, Lonzo, and Josh Hart.
That's
hard. Oh my God, no.
I think the Knicks are gonna be a 12 seed next year.
I think they should just get a guard and then have everybody try to develop.
I like DeMar DeRozan. You don't have to pay him a lot of money. He's a little older.
I don't like DeMar DeRozan for the Knicks.
Who do you like? You don't like no one likes nobody for the Knicks.
DeMar DeRozan needs to go to a team that has like stars already. He can't go there and be the man.
See, he don't have to be the man. He just fit in. It's like
he don't have to be the man. What was DeMar DeRozan deal to the Knicks?
No. My point is,
answer the question. What would DeMar DeRozan be on the Knicks? Is he not the man?
yes, but I'm saying what he did with San Antonio, he did the same thing with New York.
And do what? I thought y'all wanted to win a championship. I thought y'all wanted to win a championship.
You're right.
We're talking about championship moves. We're not talking about making moves to compete.
Look at the free agent class we have now. Look what you just said. You probably get a solid player and then wait till the next year, right?
Yes, that's what I said.
Right. Is he not a solid player?
No, he's a little bit above what y'all need. I don't think y'all needed DeMar DeRozan. This is my opinion.
He's a solid player though.
He's a little better than that. He'll be an all-star.
He's a good pickup.
He'll be an all-star.
It's not a bad
He'll
pickup.
be an all-star.
We're not gonna overpay him, tell you that much.
Yeah, sure.
Would you tell him? Would you take DeRozan or Shooter?
DeRozan.
All right, but I'm not gonna pay $100 million to DeMar DeRozan. That's what I'm saying.
Why not?
He's not gonna get $100 million this year. I'm telling you that right now.
DeMar DeRozan's not gonna get $100 million?
Yes.
How much do you think he's gonna get?
Depending on the team he goes
to.
to.
They say he's trying to go to the Lakers. But they're not going to give him $100 million.
You got to take the pay cut to play with the Lakers. But if I'm playing for the New York Knicks, I want $100 million. I'm playing for the New York Knicks. This is what I'm saying. You don't need a DeMar DeRozan. He's going to take up $100 million. You're going to mess up. That's going to mess up your next free agency, which I should do. Like you said.
You can do a 2-year.
He's not signing.
60.
At this point, he's not signing.
60.
Okay.
I mean,
2 years 60.
2 years 60.
Who?
DeRozan.
Hell no.
But he just said $100 million.
Nah.
He just said $100 million. But 2 years 60 is bad?
That's half of your cap.
That's $30 million.
Yeah, I got like 156.
But look, sign him for 1 year. Next year, player option. You see what I'm saying? You only have him for 1 year.
30 mil for 1 year.
There's not a lot of money in the NBA now. It's not like back in the day. Like niggas getting paid way more, supermax and everything. That's regular for 1 year.
That's crazy.
For 1 year? What else you gonna do?
Let's transition because we was answering the questions. I'll start off with you. With Chris Paul going to the finals, does this help his legacy?
Yes. Anytime you win a championship, it helps your legacy.
No, going to
going to the finals?
Yeah.
Going to the
finals.
You got something you want to say? Oh, okay, go sit there and sip your water.
You answer the question?
Yes, I am. I think there's a little too much celebrating going on right now for Chris Paul making it to the finals. Yes, it is a big deal. Yes, he defied the odds. Yes, he beat expectations. All of that stuff. But I think it's just a little too much going just for him making it. It's cute. It's fun. It's cool. It's great for his legacy. But does it really advance it? In my opinion, no. I think it's a milestone that needed to be broken. But I think
one, right?
It's his first one. It's his first ever. But I don't think, for what I think of Chris Paul, I don't think it was that big of a deal for him to make the finals.
Scott just said yes, then he said no. Yo, make up your mind. You just flip-flopping. Let me tell you, yes, it definitely needs to be celebrated. Why not? Why not? A person who's always an underdog, right? Short miniature point guard, bad breaks, injuries, 3-1 leads, all this, that, and the third. Now finally gets to the chip. And one of these kind of crazy seasons, you're not going to celebrate that now? What the fuck is wrong with you? How are we not going to celebrate that? See, the point guard, as you said, the point guard going to the chip. And he was a point guard before he went to the chip. So what is he now? Point guard too? Like, what are you talking about? Like, bro, he need to celebrate. Now, granted, we all still know basketball have to play. You know what I mean? He has to win it. But for him to get there, it's definitely a huge accomplishment. Look at Charles Barkley. Top 50 player. Got to the chip. He remember that. 1993, right? With the Suns. He didn't win it, right? Because he lost to, who, the GOAT. But it's an accomplishment. And it's good to see him with that banana boat crew finally going to the chip. It's good. It's a good thing, man.
The fuck? What? Wait, what?
It's good.
What does that? Wait, hold on. Hold on.
It's a good thing.
Just let him sing.
Because the narrative just listen. It's the narrative out there. Yo, LeBron and Wade only got there. Yo, CP and Melo, where you at? So CP finally get there. That's a good accomplishment.
Where's Melo?
We're not talking about that right now. We're talking about CP.
Nah, that's the question.
All right. I had to.
Yeah, because you said banana boat. I thought all three of them got there. I'm like, what? What planet I was on?
Let him sing.
It's okay.
Let him sing.
So yes, it's definitely definitely a good accomplishment.
We learned in the 2021 playoffs why you do not celebrate early. The Knicks won a Stop. The Knicks won a playoff game. One playoff game. They had a parade in front of Madison Square Garden. A parade in front of Madison Square Garden. Chris Paul made it to the finals. There's no reason to celebrate. You didn't win anything. You're not a champion. The job still needs to get done. You seen the Kobe interview when they asked him a question. Do you have a reason to be happy after the game? He said, no, the job needs to be done. You still have work to do. Yeah, you've reached a milestone. There's no reason to celebrate. You didn't win anything. Get the job done. And then the cigars and popping bottles of champagne and strippers for the rest of the summer.
So Steve,
but we're not gonna do what the Knicks did and celebrate after one win. We're not gonna do what the Knicks did and celebrate prematurely. We're not gonna do what the Knicks did and say we're gonna win the championship and we ain't win nothing. That's what we're not gonna do. So
can I ask you a question?
did you not hold on. Did you not just celebrate when Milwaukee beat Atlanta? Did you not just celebrate?
No, I celebrated.
No. Did you not just celebrate?
I celebrated.
Why?
Beating you.
No. You celebrated.
I celebrated beating you.
Because who won?
Because of Milwaukee won.
And then who won?
That was my prediction. That was my prediction.
Before that, who they beat? The Nets, right? The Nets. The big bad Nets, right?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. Do not do that.
Hold on. You said, right? We don't celebrate. We don't celebrate. We just chill, right? When the Bucks beat the Nets. Yeah! Let's get it!
Hold on. But why did he celebrate? Because he beat you.
No. I understand that. He celebrated because he picked the team, right? The Bucks, right? To beat the Nets, right? Your team. That's what you picked, right? You celebrated, right? Did you not? Oh, did you not? Did you not celebrate? Yes or no? You did, right? In this case, you beat the Hawks, right? You just celebrated, right? So they have no reason to celebrate. What you telling me? The Bucks have no reason to celebrate. The Bucks have no reason to celebrate. Answer the question. Yes or no?
I tried to answer the question.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
No.
Yes or no? Okay. So no one should ever celebrate when they accomplish nothing. Got you. Okay, I got you. When you accomplish stuff, don't celebrate at all. Shut up. Take this job, right? We're not gonna celebrate nothing. Not gonna celebrate nothing. We have a birthday, right? We don't celebrate shit.
No. What?
We turn another year.
What?
We don't celebrate nothing. We just turn another year. Why does it matter?
You made it to your birthday.
Oh,
that's like celebrating your birthday. It's
an accomplishment, right?
That's like celebrating.
Hey,
that's like saying your birthday's in July and you celebrate your birthday in June.
Guess what?
You don't do that.
Guess what? It's my birthday every day. You like,
what? What are you saying?
You see anybody celebrating every day?
Yo, will I get fined if I walk off?
Celebrate.
Will I get fined if I walk off? Will I get fined if I walk off?
For what?
Will I get fined if I walk off?
You gotta celebrate.
What are you talking about?
Celebrating for what?
What are you talking about?
In your opinion, we shouldn't celebrate nothing. We shouldn't celebrate no accomplishment. You said, right? Chris Paul makes the finals.
What the birthday got to do with the
You shouldn't celebrate, right? We shouldn't celebrate.
Yo,
you make the finals, so what?
Yo, what the fuck? A birthday? Nobody cares unless you win. This is what I'm saying. Yo,
so he shouldn't celebrate.
They make fun of you. Brought up Charles Barkley.
Oh
they make fun of Charles Barkley. Why? Because he never got it done.
He went to the finals.
Nobody cares about that.
Hold on.
Nobody cares about that.
They had a whole
commercial.
They remember that.
Who counts finals appearances? You the one that says finals appearances.
We don't. Hold on. We don't count finals appearances. We don't. Niggas tell me LeBron. I made it 10 times. 10 years, 10 times. No. You just said we don't celebrate finals appearances.
Why are you yelling?
You just said we don't celebrate finals appearances. Calm down, right?
Take a deep breath.
And you said LeBron made it 8 out of 10 times. That's an accomplishment. Niggas tell me that all the time, right? Do we not?
I think it's an accomplishment, but I don't think you celebrate. Dude, you just broke up a fucking birthday. You just broke up. You know why he celebrated the Nets and Bucks? Because he beat you out of $50. That's why he celebrated. That has nothing to do with the fighting.
So back there. So you accomplished something. You should celebrate. When you accomplished something, you should celebrate. When you accomplish something, you should not celebrate. Answer the question. Yes and no question.
It depends what it is.
Now,
it depends what it is.
I'm done.
Because look, if you get a new job, you celebrate, right? The job's not done.
I shouldn't.
The job's not done. What did Chris Paul do?
It's an accomplishment. I got new jobs to accomplish. So what?
No. He celebrates getting the interview. He doesn't celebrate getting the job. He celebrates getting the interview. That's what he does.
You guys crazy.
He likes to celebrate. He was at the parade.
You go to the chip.
At the Knicks parade.
You're not gonna celebrate. I understand. It's like conflict. You don't.
I actually like what Milwaukee did though. They
were chilling. They said
no parade.
Hold on. That's what you saw on camera. Oh, we got to be chill. I'm pretty. You don't think they were celebrating afterwards? Yeah, we made it to the chip. You don't think Steve?
So you assuming
celebrating?
So you assuming?
I'm asking you a question.
No, you're assuming.
I'm asking you a question. You only go what we saw on camera. Okay, you don't think they were celebrating? You don't think Giannis is happy going to the chip?
Birthday.
This guy's crazy.
Yeah, Ernie, your birthday coming up.
When's your birthday again?
It's coming up.
Thursday.
You celebrating today?
No, I'm not.
You're celebrating on your birthday,
I'm
huh?
not. I'm actually not. So I'm trying to tell you, I'm not.
So you're not celebrating your birthday, period?
No. So what? Why did you bring that up?
Wait, hold on.
That's crazy.
Hold on.
This is me personally. I'm not celebrating. That's me. But I'm saying,
I'm
right?
confused.
CP3
I'm fucking
should
confused
celebrate.
too.
Should celebrate. You don't have to.
Why should he celebrate? If you're not celebrating your birthday, why should he celebrate the Western Conference Finals?
Years to finally get to the chip, to finally go.
But you about to see another year.
Listen to what I'm saying. For him, being at least 16 plus years, right? Finally going over the hump, getting to the chip, 3-1 lead, injuries and everything like that. You don't think that's an accomplishment? You don't think he should celebrate at least something? Go out to dinner? Something? You don't think he should celebrate anything at all? To get to the finals after working so hard, reaching your goal? Why not? That's crazy. Now you
I think if he wins it, yeah, of course.
Yes, he's gonna celebrate. Obviously, if he wins it too, but he's getting there. I'm gonna celebrate. I'm gonna be happy about
if
it.
he lose, should he celebrate too?
That's on him.
No, I'm asking you. If he lose, should he celebrate?
I don't got him winning, so.
If he loses, should he celebrate?
Hey, if he wants to, hey.
Oh, now if he wants.
If he wants to,
this
that's
guy.
what he can do.
All right, I got a question for Rose. This was the question after. Is the Suns still better without Chris Paul?
This is exactly what I said. This is exactly what I said. You ready? I said,
Why
and them two.
Yes or no?
Well,
Why?
I actually yes and no. You say, well, let me say this. Answer my damn question. Answer the question. I never said they were better. I said in them 2 games he didn't play, the Suns played better without Chris Paul. When he came back, them 3 games, he struggled. That's when the Clippers won 2 out of 3 games. So what are we talking about? Context matters, right? I put it into context. Hope that answers your question. If not,
Yeah.
fuck it.
I
What I'm
don't.
gonna do?
Are they better or they like? I don't understand.
But I never said they were better without him.
You never said that.
No, I did not.
He said
I said
they played better. He said they played better because they get to run the ball and pass.
They move fast.
With Chris
like,
Paul, they don't.
understand.
So I considered that.
No, that's what I'm saying. I just
So
said for them 3 games he came back, he struggled. And before,
So
he got
just
a
in
couple
general,
games. In general, no, they're not better. Yeah,
So just say that.
I did.
You did not. Context.
No, he said. I said. I never
Alright.
said that. And I
Well,
explained what I
Ayton get a
said.
max contract.
Who?
Ayton.
If Chris Paul stays, I don't know if he's.
Yeah, he's getting max. He's getting max.
I don't know. Well, yeah,
He's gonna get the max.
he should. He should.
Maybe not the super max.
Maybe
but
that's
he'll
why
get
Chris
the
Paul opted out.
Yeah, he'll probably get the max. This year he definitely earned it. I mean, he definitely gave Chris Paul his flowers. He said that Chris Paul helped bring the best out of him. I wish he would have said that during the MVP race.
Yes.
I think that would have made it
Yes.
like way better. But I mean, he said it when he said it, and I think he really meant it. But overall, I feel like he definitely solidified himself as an up and coming big in the NBA.
Speaking of that, so does this playoff mean that CP3 should deserve an MVP this year?
Say that one more time.
What?
Season
With that
MVP.
being said, you
For the
think
season.
CP3, deserved season MVP this year?
I've been said CP3 was the MVP since January. And I've also been an advocate of choosing an MVP after the playoffs are done.
How much you do?
Because as you've seen, the MVP lost to Chris Paul. So I feel like Chris Paul has been the most valuable player in the NBA this year. I think they robbed him of a MVP.
This ain't the first time.
This ain't the first time. And I just think because there's no real narrative behind Chris Paul. There's no drama. There's no like Chris Paul winning the MVP doesn't really tell a story, in my opinion. So I think that's part of the reason why he probably hasn't gotten it, because the numbers are there, the wins are there, the success is there. So why not give it to him? But
So Jokic had better numbers. Jokic are higher.
Jokic had better numbers.
Yeah, they're Chris Paul. Yes, you know they're 2 different positions, but the numbers is crazy this year.
But I don't think. How can I say it?
And no, I agree with you. I took
Okay.
CP3 as MVP. Tell you, I had money
Okay.
on him winning MVP, but it's neither here nor
You
there.
said what?
I had money on him.
Oh,
winning
okay,
MVP.
yeah, I remember that. But I just think overall, CP definitely like is the MVP this year. Like he proved it in the playoffs. You didn't believe, the playoffs showed you how valuable CP is to the NBA and to the Phoenix Suns.
Princess said, JT, what we doing for Ernie's birthday? What we doing for your birthday?
No, we don't celebrate birthday.
No, he don't celebrate birthday.
No,
Yeah,
we
I
don't
forgot.
celebrate.
If I see you popping the bottle, okay.
It's
What you
'cause
doing
that
for your
was social
birthday?
media.
So when's your birthday? Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh, we can't do nothing with you anyway.
Okay.
Afterwards,
Friday.
We can do it after. On Friday.
Nah, he don't celebrate.
Oh, you Jehovah's Witness?
not gonna.
Are you a Jehovah's Witness?
No dinner, no nothing.
Oh,
right?
yeah, no nothing.
Not going to
Job's
dinner.
not finished.
Hey,
Job's not finished.
hey.
You be another.
Somebody birthday every day, man.
All right, let's get into the NBA Finals. We got an hour to tip off. Exactly an hour to tip off.
What time is it now?
8:02.
Sure.
We're gonna skim through this.
Okay.
We start off with Ernie. Who was your picks and how many games? And why do you pick that team?
One number, please.
Got Bucks in 7.
Okay.
What?
No, why you picked them?
I think Bucks will steal a game against the Suns at home. I think Giannis returns game 3. I think proves his dominance and win close series.
Okay.
Giannis is playing today.
Is it possible?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been thinking about this for some time now.
So we got a bet, right?
Yeah, we got a bet.
All right.
Thinking about this for some time now. I'm still.
Yo, it's an hour away, man. Come on, how long you gonna keep thinking about it? It's like you just
Can I have
telling
my
how your day
Can I have
was.
my
Like,
moment?
come on,
Can I have my
we
moment?
want to know.
Can I have
Who
my-
you got?
Why are you yelling?
CP, right? The point guard. Don't backtrack now, right? Who you got? Point
Can
guard.
you stop yelling at me?
Point guard.
Thank you.
Who you got?
I'm gonna go.
You know what your brain tell you. Go ahead.
It's going 7 games.
You
I
know.
like Fear the Deer.
He's going with his heart.
I like Giannis.
He's going with his heart.
I like Drew Holiday, PJ Tucker. I'm gonna go Bucks in 7.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Bucks in
Smart
7.
man. Smart
I'm gonna go Bucks in 7, and that is given Giannis is at least there for game 2. I think if Phoenix wins both games, they take the series. I think if Phoenix wins game 1 and 2, they take the series. I feel like because I think they could steal one on the road and make it 3-1.
So
How's the format? Wait. Before
Yeah, it's not like back in the day.
How's the format
it's
now?
2-2.
3-2?
No, it's 2-2, 1-1-1.
Oh,
It's not like before.
Oh,
Before it was
2-3-2?
2-3-2, but
yeah,
they changed it.
right, they changed it. Okay. All right, so see now
So-
that makes it a little more interesting. too.
Yeah, so like I got Suns and he said whatever team Ernie bet gonna lose.
Oh, you think I'm Charles Barkley? That's no funny.
I got Suns at 5.
Suns and 5.
Yeah, I got Suns at 5. I think they win the first 2 games. I think they still game 4 and then they win 5 at home and close it.
Yeah, I got Milwaukee in 6. I think Milwaukee wins tonight.
So basically, since you're picking the Suns, you don't think Bucks will come back from 0-2 deficit like they did against Brooklyn?
He said the Bucks get 1 game.
I think they get that game 3. That's it.
I think the Bucks has got too much of a mismatch with the size and the paint.
It's just
And the veteran
because
I think Drew Holiday.
Giannis, if Giannis missed those 2 games, it's tough. My bad.
Yeah.
It's tough because
If
you're
Giannis
down
don't
0-2 and then he comes back game 3. Now you gotta fill him in and
But you're assuming that the Bucks can't win one against Phoenix. It's all about matchups. You know what I mean, like, I think the Bucks match up well against the Suns.
That's what I'm saying. And I like the fact that Brook Lopez can shoot, stretch the floor, get DeAndre Ayton out the paint. I think Drew Holiday getting more shots is going to be good for them. I like PJ Tucker guarding Devin Booker, giving him, he's not going to stop him or slow him down, but he's going to make him work for his 25 points a night. And I'm not sold on their role players showing up in the big moment. That's just me. I don't see it. And I think that the Bucks have just the roster to do it, given that Giannis comes back game 2. I think if they, like I said, they go down 0-2 to what you said, and Giannis comes back game 3, they got to have a feel-out game, get his win back. Like if all of that comes into play, I don't see him coming back from that. But if Giannis could come back game 2, I think it goes 7 games.
I think the disadvantage is Kuzma's going to go Holiday because Chris Paul can't go Holiday. He's too big, it's too strong. Pause. Like it's not happening.
not in time or defensive.
I'm telling you.
I think Chris Paul can do it. And Drew Holiday was first team all defense this year, right?
I'm saying it's gonna be a good matchup. Right?
It's gonna be some finals.
Drew Holiday been.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what
I think
I'm saying,
Drew Holiday's so underrated, and I think this finals is gonna be able to show the world that Drew Holiday been doing this since he was in Philly?
Yeah.
I think that's what team he got drafted to. He was he's been balling since Philly and has never he's always been in that top brushing the top 10 guard discussion.
Yeah.
But he's literally everything that you would want a point guard to do.
Yeah,
He can dribble,
defense,
pass, shoot, defend, lead a team, clutch. do everything.
Hit free throws.
Hit free throws. He doesn't have any deficiency in his game, really.
Also, come down to coaching. See how Mike Bud does. I mean, he was in a hot seat for a little minute.
He's bad with
I
adjustments.
mean, that's what I'm saying. We're really going to see how it is in the finals.
Oh, and another black coach. What's his name? Monty Williams. Shout out to Monty Williams in the finals, man. Doing it big. It's gonna be a big offseason for black coaches, man. They really put on this year for
because he's a free agent, right?
Oh,
Monty, unless they extended his.
I don't know.
He's definitely not going nowhere.
Yeah, he's
not.
The fact that he used to coach
so Bucks and 7, Bucks and 7, Bucks and 6.
Yeah. Pardon me.
Oh,
let's
talk about it now since they asked. What y'all feel about Rachel Nichols?
Oh,
start with you. Yeah, we can start with you.
You heard the audio?
I didn't hear the audio, but I read the article about it, and it's an interesting conversation because if the story is true, first of all, I think anything that you say that's like off the grid, like for example, like what happened with the old Clippers owner.
Yeah, John Sterling.
I don't think that's I don't like that. Like if you off the record, if you in the comfort of somewhere else, like if you're not at your job, nothing like that, you talking about your work, somebody records it, that's nasty. I don't like that. And I don't think that should be used against you.
To your point, right? So talking to people today, people don't just randomly record you for no reason. You had to say something in your past or have a history of saying things behind closed doors that makes somebody want to record you.
What did the audio say?
Basically, the audio said she's basically was upset at ESPN for not giving her the shot to do the NBA Finals, right? They gave it to Maria Taylor. A lot of people don't know who Maria Taylor is. She basically does college football, basketball, and different things. But a lot of people know Rachel Nichols, jump, and everything like that, working with ESPN. So you would assume she would automatically get that gig to do the NBA Finals. She was upset about it. She wasn't set at Maria Taylor, more ESPN, like, okay, I understand you guys want to do this. Really, basically because of diversity. Because obviously we know ESPN has a bad track record of diversity and things like that. So that's what it came down to. And I feel a point. Like, she said, like, she probably got promised to do it.
Yeah, supposedly they gave her the gig. They gave it to her and then they took it from her.
I think, but everything you said was right.
But what did the audio say? Like this,
that's basically what she said.
Oh, that's
like,
it.
she don't deserve it. Like,
no, but she gave Maria her flowers. Like, yo, like, she does a great job. She does this. Like, I have no problem with Maria Taylor at all. Just the fact that ESPN most like she didn't say they promised her it, but the way she was leading to it, like, hey, I've been doing this for a while. I made a jump, stuff like this. You would assume I'm in the finals, and out of nowhere, you just say, hey, she's gonna do it for diversity. Like, I thought it was the best person for the job, and clearly, I've been, But.
And everything you said was correct. I think that the only thing that you missed was mentioning that this has race in it.
Right.
And I think that component is like
diversity part, right?
The diversity part. So, like, for those who don't know, Maria Taylor, she's a black woman. Rachel Nichols is a white woman.
Right.
And the underlying issue was that Rachel Nichols, who initially had the position, got it taken away from her for a black woman because of diversity reasons.
And to be honest, they didn't take it away from her. They basically want her to do Doris Burke job, was to do the sideline report and stuff like that, versus Maria Taylor with hosting and doing everything like that.
She was like, host halftime.
Right, and she declined it. She's like, no, why would I do that if I was supposed to be at that position? So
wait, so who was initially promised the position?
Rachel Nichols.
Okay.
She was supposed to be halftime with Jay Will and he told her, no, you're gonna be on the sideline and she's gonna be up there.
And she was like, I'm good. I don't want to do the sideline. Like, that's
me personally, I don't like that. I don't think for both of them.
Okay.
Yeah, you put them in a bad position.
You put both of them in a bad position. If you gave Rachel Nichols the job already, let her do it. Mm-hmm. She has a proven track record in the industry. Like, they know who she is. Everybody knows who she is. And if she deserved it, I'm a advocate for give the best person the job. Mm-hmm. Not saying that Rachel Nichols was better or Maria Taylor was better. It's whoever's better deserves the job.
Right.
Now, when you put it, I'm going to take out this white woman and put in Maria Taylor, most likely because she's black.
Yes. I
disagree with that.
And it's not because she can't do the job, because she's been on countdown, she does the job. But the fact that, I'm only going to do this just because she's black, and so it make us look better. But like, it's just basically used as a problem.
Those are higher ups that is just doing those type of things for the optics, so it can make it look better, right? But at that thing, then change it up. Why don't just have both of them then? If you already promised her the job, and then like, yo, listen, why don't we try something new this year and give it to? If you really want diversity, now we got a white and a black woman there doing the same shit.
Because I think for that particular role, it's typically one person.
It's like a moderator.
No, I get it, but
because they got Jay Will and somebody else, and Jalen Rose,
somebody else there too.
Oh, I hate
that's like adding another person here to do what y'all do.
But you know it's bad.
Fine, and I think one day's not gonna hurt.
No, but that's for the final.
One shit's not gonna hurt. It's good.
And then also you got to remember too, it's probably about money too. She's probably she's probably getting more money. She's like, how she getting more money than me? And I've been doing this, so we don't know about that either.
Somebody brought it up on the podcast. Makes a good point. ESPN their format of doing it is horrible. Like look at them versus TNT, right? TNT they have like 7-8 minutes of Shaq, Kenny, them all talking and everything, stuff like that. But ESPN, you think about it, Jalen Rose, everybody has to take one shot. Then you got Van Gundy on the sideline, Mike Green, all these other people on like a 2-minute clip before they get a commercial, which is crazy. Yeah, so you don't really get to hear everybody really viewpoint explanation. You know what I mean? They go to commercial, right? They got
so we better than ESPN.
That's a fact.
We better.
Yeah, I say
it. Yeah, we good. We good. And we have the time format.
And that's why I'm mad that the NBA Finals don't got a contract with TNT.
Yeah, I know. I hate that
because like they on ABC, right?
Yeah.
We can't see Shaq. They'll probably be there, but we can't see them halftime.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, it definitely dilutes the finals.
Yeah,
for sure. But just going back to the whole Rachel Nichols thing, I just think that it's unfair to do that to Rachel Nichols because she's a white woman. But because of the history we do have in this country,
right,
and you know how Black people have been disadvantaged for however long it's been, I can understand it. I just feel like this wasn't the right time to do it. Like I feel like they could have given it to Rachel Nichols and then revamped everything the next year the right way. But to do it the way they did it was just nasty. It was unprofessional, and
people got mad because of the audio that came out with what she said. She didn't say anything crazy, but the fact that she's a white woman that all playing about Black women, like no, like that has nothing to do with it. You know what I
didn't like what Jalen Rose's daughter did.
What she did?
Like she was like she had a video like trying to expose her. Like
yeah, because if it was reversed, it was Maria Taylor saying, "Hey, why?" Then everybody, oh yeah, Maria Taylor's faithful, but since it's not, then it's
I just think it's a sketchy situation because you're talking about like I said, like groups of people who've been disadvantaged and stuff like that, trying to get an opportunity. So I get that.
Right.
I'm just on this. I try to be on the side of fairness, and I feel like at this particular moment that was unfair for both of them because now, let's just say, what if Maria Taylor wasn't ready for that position?
Right.
Right, and now she put her in there because she's Black. And she couldn't do what she was assigned to do.
Right.
Not saying that she can't. Of course, she's going to do an amazing job. But you don't just toss people in the fire like that.
Right. And it makes it hard too because it's women in sports, which is very, it's low. So it's like it makes it even worse. Now you put two women against each other, Black and white, like it's bad.
And at the end of the day, I'm sure that they're both just happy to be there because they're women. They already have been trailblazers for women in the industry. So, like you said, to pin them against each other kind of sets it back. And I think that was messed up for them to do.
I wonder who recorded her.
That too is like I hate that. Like that's nasty. That should not be used against you if you. But like you said, if you said some crazy stuff in the past, who knows what she said?
Yeah.
Regardless of all of that, it's wrong. That's wrong. That's nasty.
But it's crazy because if she ever did say anything, that means they recorded her before, and she probably didn't say.
She's probably been blackmailed. We don't know. Right. She's probably paid that bread for somebody not to leak something that she said before.
Right.
We don't know that, but the same thing with Donald Sterling. Like my thing was like, if you're in the comfort of your home, that audio should not be used against you. I don't think that's fair. Yeah, because that's your home.
There are like laws that like you're supposed to like tell somebody you're recording.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's there wherever they at. But
I know. Like at work, you can't places, do that.
Yeah, you can't. You
can't record.
Yeah, they're like you are required to tell somebody like, I'm recording you.
I think also state by state. So I found out today
state
also,
by state.
Like with families, I'm talking to the phone with a parent. They can record me without me knowing.
No, they can't.
I'm telling you, y'all. I just found out today. I'm telling you, they can record me. They don't have to say, "Hey, I'm recording you," right? Because every state is different. But if I talk to a parent today, they record me without me knowing, like they're not gonna get in trouble. But it's like it's crazy. It's a weird situation.
So answering DJ's question, let's go back to the finals. I got one more question. Who y'all got winning finals MVP?
Giannis. If they win,
if the Bucks win, it got
Giannis. And if
I mean
Phoenix wins,
Chris Middleton.
Yeah, I know.
Chris Middleton if it's a game 7
and he show up,
and Chris Middleton shows up with a 14 or a 10-point,
38-point game,
it's a conversation.
Yeah, it's a conversation.
It's a conversation. But I think if the Suns win, it's the same thing.
Yeah, it could be either way.
It could be either CP or Booker.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's tough. But if I got to pick, I will go Giannis.
Or even Ayton. You could put up double-doubles throughout the whole finals.
It wouldn't be a good enough narrative.
Yeah,
it wouldn't.
Really
that'd be
killing. 20 and
he would have to have.
Or Jay Crowder being Iguodala.
So what?
Jay Crowder being Iguodala. That shit is crazy how he won Finals MVP. But hey, it's just crazy.
Iguodala's a Finals MVP. He's in the same conversation with LeBron and Jordan.
It's facts.
It's crazy.
Who won the Finals MVP when the Pistons won the chip? He did. Oh,
Yeah, transfer. I'm gonna ask this: who is Robin? So I'm gonna go through 5.
Robin for what team?
I'm gonna go through it.
Oh, okay.
Kobe or Shaq?
Kobe. Easy.
Kobe.
Okay.
No, you knew that.
Kobe.
No, before you said that Kobe was Batman. So now you recanting that statement?
What?
In the past, you've said Kobe was Batman.
I never said that.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said Kobe was the better player. That's exactly what you said. So
No. We talked about this. You said that Shaq was the most dominant, but he wasn't the best player. And I said, you're crazy. Shaq was. We talked about it in HK. We had this conversation. We had the same exact conversation.
I'm saying on camera.
Oh, no.
What? You said
what?
That Kobe was better than Shaq. Did you not say that?
No.
Okay.
All right.
I got $5 for anybody who goes back and finds that clip.
I think it was like episode 1, episode 2.
He said that. He said Kobe was better than Shaq.
You never said that. You want to take it back.
Okay.
All right, so you're both saying Kobe was Robin, LeBron or D-Wade?
Wade.
The first year that the Heat were together, I would say
LeBron was Robin. That first year when they lost to the Mavericks, LeBron was Robin.
Yeah.
But everything else was
LeBron. LeBron was Batman.
Yeah.
This is a good one. Kareem or Magic?
It's hard because I've never seen them play.
I've never seen them play together.
Because to be honest, when they won, I think 5, I think Magic got 2 or 3 of them MVPs and Kareem got 2.
Yeah, I think he got 3 and Kareem got 2.
Yeah, so I
have to say Magic because of the like. If I'm being that I didn't see him play, just off the structure of the team, I would have to say Magic because he was point guard.
Yeah.
So he was orchestrating everything and telling people what to do and have people doing this, doing that. Like what made the Showtime
So he was Batman.
I would have to say so.
And Kareem was Robin.
I would have to say so.
Yeah, because Kareem played in his career. Yeah.
All right, there's a no-brainer.
But I could be wrong on that.
Scotty or Mike?
I don't know why you asked that question.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
I mean
what?
You can make the argument.
Are you making an argument?
I'm just laying it out there for anybody who wants to have that debate. If you're in the barbershop, give you some free game. There was a series where Scotty beat Jordan in every statistical category but scoring.
But he did it like 4 out of 6 finals.
So, okay. So, given that 4 out of the 6 finals and the majority of the finals that the Bulls won, Scotty beat Jordan in every statistical category other than scoring. Now, you can use that and say, in the finals, Scotty might have taken on more of the Batman role, and Jordan just did his part with scoring. You can say that. Not saying that I agree. That's just some fuel that you could throw in your argument.
Stockton or Carmelo, who is Robin?
Stockton.
Damn. Malone.
Malone was Robin?
Robin?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
So I think without Stockton, Carmelo not getting all them same touches. They really, literally, the pick and roll was really because of them. So I think you can't literally put any other point guard do the same exact thing with Carmelo. I think they really played well off each other. I think without Stockton, it wouldn't be the same. That's just my opinion.
I think with Malone is one of the, I think the second greatest scorer in NBA history. So
yeah, he's second.
With that, I don't think that is solely because of Stockton. Of course, he had an impact, but I think that Malone already was like just a dominant force. Like he was the power forward version of Shaq in a sense, because there was just nothing that you could do. He was just too strong, too big, too powerful at the basket. Pause. And I feel like no matter what point guard was there, Malone was going to do what Malone does. So I think he was just a better player. Like he was a better player than John Stockton. Whereas with Magic and Kareem, we don't really know who was the better player. But I think with Stockton and Malone, I think Malone was clearly the better player.
So, and you said who you said was Robin for Magic and Kareem? Kareem.
I said Kareem was Robin. And I said I could
Stockton
be wrong.
Was Robin.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So we go to the next one?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to run through this. No, I want to get to this. Best.
You got somewhere to be?
No,
you got somewhere to be?
The game going to start soon.
All right, stay here.
Best NBA team of all time and why?
You go first.
Bulls.
Bulls?
Bulls.
Oh.
The Bulls.
Which one?
Derrick Rose Bulls?
No. Obviously, Jordan Bulls. I don't think it was the Warriors because if that was the case, right?
Can you just answer the question, please? Answer the question.
Can I answer the question about you cutting me off? You cutting me off. Let me answer the question.
You got the floor.
I said the Bulls, right?
Okay.
Jordan Bulls, right? Whatever you want to say, whatever. Yeah, they want.
No.
Right? Now listen.
All right, can you do first 3P or second 3P?
Yeah, which one?
First repeat.
Wow.
First 3P. First 3P.
Okay.
Right?
I think the second 3P didn't it go 72 and 10?
Okay. Look.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. So it's okay. It's okay. In the first. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's my opinion. Go ahead. You asked me who I thought was the best team. I said Jordan's first 3P, right? Them Bulls teams.
Why?
What do you mean why? He took over the fucking league. Ran through everybody.
I was looking for
And
one
won.
team, but it's fine.
What?
I was looking for like 1 year, but it's fine.
Oh,
So
what?
Bulls dynasty
Yeah,
basically.
the Bulls
saying.
dynasty. What?
So you want to pick a dynasty or you want to pick a team?
I'll pick a team. I'll go with the first year. No, the second year. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the second year. The KD Warriors. That second year KD Warriors team, what they did to the NBA was something that it was unprecedented in the sense of there was literally nothing that you can do to stop that team. I feel like with KD, Steph Curry, Draymond, Klay Thompson. I think Iguodala's on that team.
Mm-hmm.
Whichever one. When they was the Hampton Five.
Yeah. That was
that
the
one.
second.
That team was unstoppable. I think that was the most talent I've ever seen on one basketball team in my lifetime, where every position was an all-star for the most part, or all-star level talent, and the way they ran through the league was something I've never seen before. The Bulls, yeah, they had the 3P, but I feel like if that team would have stuck together and they would have been all like if KD was younger and he was with that team, it might have been different. But I think being at that part of his career, he wasn't able to last as long as he really wanted to.
And then to 3P, he got hurt. They all got hurt. Klay
did. Yeah, they was in a position to 3P. It was in a position of 3P. And you can make the argument if KD was there, they would have won. But
Klay got hurt.
If Klay was there,
Klay got hurt. So, but that's the hard thing. That's 3P-ing isn't easy. So it's like that's more to Jordan's credit. But I think that Warriors team, the way that they just locked down the league, like everybody knew if you was gonna try to win a championship, you had to go through that Warriors team. There was no way around that. That's true.
I think on roster that Warriors team was the best because they just
Who?
That Warriors team was the best because
like if you look at the awards, if you look at the All-Star selections, if you look at the All NBAs, like all of that stuff.
We knew as soon as he said he was going to Golden State,
it was over.
It was over.
Yeah.
So it was like I feel like if you look at just to compare it to the Jordan Bulls, I feel like if you look down that roster in terms of like the awards and accolades that those players had, I don't think it matches up with that Warriors team. Because that second 3P, you had Jordan.
What a second 3P.
I'm sorry, you said the first 3P, right?
Who's
So Horace
the
Grant
in general? But look, Horace Grant, Jordan, Rodman, Pippen, Phil Jackson.
Well, they didn't have Rodman
They had
for the first
Rodman
one.
for the
But
first one.
we just saying that the Bulls dynasty in general.
Okay.
But of course they had. They had some Hall of Famers, man.
in comparison to the Warriors.
Steve Kerr. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna go to the Hall of Fame
For his coaching, not for being a player. He averaged like 8 points for his career.
Okay.
So with that being said, you got KD, MVP. You got Steph, 2-time MVP. You got Draymond. I think he has multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. You got Klay, who's I don't know. He's been an All-Star before, right? Clay's been an All-Star.
Yeah.
Klay's a multiple-time All-Star.
They're about the same.
If you count both dynasties, yeah. But if you count one of those dynasties, I don't think so.
Yeah, because Rodman wasn't on the first.
Yeah.
Horace Grant was.
I'm saying Horace Grant's not a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Draymond's went to the Hall of Fame. Clay's went to the Hall of Fame. Steph's went to the Hall of Fame. KD's went to the Hall of Fame. Did they have Bogut? I don't think they had Bogut.
Nah.
No, they didn't have
Jordan,
Bogut.
Pippen.
That's it.
No, I think they did.
No,
the
Rodman
first.
going to the Hall of Fame.
Didn't it?
Tony Kukoc going to the Hall of
No,
Fame.
not when
Going to
KD
the
was
end.
there.
Tony Kukoc is in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah.
I think he's in the Hall of Fame.
Is
Yeah,
Tony
Tony
Kukoc?
Kukoc in the Hall of
Yes.
Fame.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he might be.
Yeah.
I think that's it. But yeah, I think that Warriors team is the best.
You probably didn't look into this best NBA draft class of all time.
03. The fuck? They got LeBron to go.
That 96 draft was tough.
Yeah, I was
That
gonna go 96. They had Nash, Cole, Mark
Nash,
yeah.
Loser. Who else they had?
Didn't they have Chris Webber?
Look up 96 draft.
Yeah, he
96
was.
draft class. So basically saying the only time you have the best draft class is when you have champions.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying the people y'all naming are losers.
Hasn't won a chip.
They had AI, Ray Allen.
All right, we starting to see some
That's definitely a better draft class than
Marcus
03.
Camby.
That shit is stacked.
You're bugging,
Ray Allen,
JT.
Antoine Walker, Kerry Kittle, Samaki Walker,
Stojakovic, Jermaine
Kobe.
O'Neal.
Yeah, you're bugging. This
They
you're
go
smoking
to 03
something.
draft
Go
class.
to the 03 draft class.
Derek Fisher.
D-Fish, champion. Champion.
Go to 03.
That's it, right? There's nobody really else on this, man.
03 only had Melo, LeBron, Wade,
Yeah.
I think Bosh was in that.
Bosh.
Bosh.
We came 04.
Nah, I think Bosh.
Nah, he was at 03. He was 03.
Okay.
That's tough. This is a tough one. Nah, because I think Marvin Bagley said 2018
You
is the
got
best.
Darko.
Bro,
Anyway, all right.
You got LeBron, Melo, Bosh, Wade.
after that shit is trash.
After that,
Chris Kaman,
Chris Kaman
Kirk
was tough.
Heinrich,
Kirk Heinrich was tough.
TJ Ford.
TJ Ford was tough. Yo, I'm not about to disrespect the 03 draft.
Yo,
class.
TJ Ford was not better than nobody in that fucking draft.
All right, let's go what he
96.
says. Let's go what he says. Go up.
There's nobody.
Hold on. Loser.
No, they winner. He's a winner.
Only Wade, Bosh,
Bosh.
Braun. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's losers.
Kirk Heinrich.
Kirk Heinrich was
Oh,
tough.
Kendrick Perkins a winner.
Champion.
Oh, Barbosa champion.
Champion.
Yeah.
Come on, don't disrespect that draft class, man. Barbosa was giving Kobe the fits in the playoffs. I don't think he beat Kobe in the playoffs.
They had Jason
I
Capone.
don't know
Come
about
on. The Phoenix Suns didn't beat
Luke
they never
Walton.
beat the Lakers in the playoffs. I think they beat them in the playoffs before.
Nah.
Oh, they had Steve
I know Kobe
Blake.
hit the shot once.
Yeah.
Huh?
Steve Blake champion.
Champion.
Blake?
Champion.
It was tough. Blake was tough. Yo, y'all know-
Oh my god.
But yeah, I think 03, they had a better top heavy team. I think LeBron, Wade, and Bosh is probably better than the top three in the 96 draft class.
AI.
All right. D-Wade was better than
Cole
AI.
was there?
No, he wasn't. AI, Marcus Camby.
Wait, don't say Marcus came in. There's no way Marcus came in.
Cole was there.
Number
Cole
two. Yeah,
was
he
there.
said the top. He said top.
Oh.
No, I mean like the top three best players.
Yeah.
So it'll be Kobe.
AI. Ray Allen's still being there.
Is he their third best player?
You could put Jermaine O'Neal was nice.
Nah, he's not tough.
So AI.
Yeah, who in this?
Kobe,
No, but
Ray
the
Allen.
better draft class. 96 draft class was better.
Giannis is playing tonight.
Told you.
You did say that earlier.
I'm good. No, watch up.
You want to bet on tonight's game?
No, took it serious. Fine.
Who you took
Looking at
tonight?
him.
You took tonight.
I didn't think nobody in bet today.
What?
Yeah, I know it's shocking.
Shit.
14 baseball games, we in bet?
Nah,
Even I bet. I don't even bet baseball. I just went to the spot and said, give me whoever. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. It's like all the favorites. Last take and then we out. We'll
All
watch the game. Stay or go. I got a list of players here. Y'all could just say stay or go. Dane.
Go.
I think he stays.
Oh, you think what?
Oh, but like for this year?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I
Yeah, he
was
stays.
confused with the
He
question.
stays. Dame stays. Westbrook. He stays or goes.
I think he stays.
Stays.
Yeah, he stays.
Kawhi.
Stay.
AD.
Stay.
You stay. He stays or goes? Are you thinking about it?
Thinking about it.
We got to. All right.
It's crazy because they saying that they should trade AD, which is
That's what I'm saying. Because if they try to get Dame, AD got to go.
Nah.
So
Yeah, but look, Rich Paul represents AD, right? He's with Clutch
Yeah,
Sports,
he's
so
with
why
Clutch
would I
Sports.
trade him and burn that bridge? You know what I mean?
they don't give a fuck about that. LeBron's gonna win a championship. But
they're
if
not
that's the
trading
case, I think he
AD.
stays.
Luka,
Stays. Sure.
Stays, yeah.
Kyrie.
Stays.
Is he a free agent?
No.
No, trade him.
He stays.
He stays.
They got to let him back.
Ben Simmons.
Go. He's out.
Philly's gonna keep him.
You think Philly keeps him?
I think he's out. I'll be right again. Don't worry about it.
All right, so we out of here. Gonna go watch the game.
That was the last one?
Yeah. Well, I had a bunch, but it's already 8:30. I'm trying to go watch the game.
Good. Yeah.
Y'all want to go watch the game?
So you're just gonna quit your job in the middle of halftime?
No, it's
to go
cool.
watch
It's
the
cool.
game?
It's cool. Leaving early. You leave work early. You left work early before?
Listen, don't try to put me in this.
Y'all want to keep going? We keep going.
So you the host.
What else you got? What else you got?
I got the first and second option. Y'all want to do that? That's the last one I got.
Yeah, go ahead. Finish.
All right. First and second option, you can say neither.
Okay.
LeBron.
First option.
First.
AD. Second.
Second.
Depending on the team.
If y'all disagree, I want you to explain why. Y'all
Second.
agree. Second. Kyrie.
Third.
Neither. He said.
Second option.
Second option. Why second option?
But we see them with LeBron as a second option. They won.
Oh, like in general. Or I thought you meant like for that team.
No.
it's in general.
No, in general.
Oh, okay.
It's in general.
Oh, it's-
Yeah, all right. So second option.
So start over
yeah,
because
yeah.
they probably different on AD.
All right, go ahead.
No, AD.
No, it's no
He
different.
said second.
No?
AD's first.
On a team that's
Yeah, he's the second option.
Second
Okay.
If you want to win a championship, you should be the second option.
Second.
Okay.
That's all I'm interpreting.
okay.
Yeah, it's any team.
Yeah. Okay.
James Harden. This is tough.
He'll be
I
your
would
first option. I
say-
think he could be your first option.
I think second. He had ample time to prove that he could be the first option, and he's never proved it. He stinks it up every year in the playoffs, as we've seen this past one. He stinks it up every year, so he's been consistent. I think he's the second option.
Devin Booker. You say first? Why?
Too much James Harden?
Yeah.
Based on what?
I feel like I still believe in James Harden, man. I still believe that you could build a strong enough team around him for him to get to the chip and still be that first option.
You started off this episode with consistency. Did you not?
I did.
Did you not?
I did.
What has James Harden consistently shown
I've been a
us
scorer.
that he can do as a first option?
He can lead you to the conference finals. Okay.
I thought we
How
were
many
talking about
times he went to
championship.
the conference finals?
Oh, we didn't say championship.
I thought we were talking about championship.
How many?
Isn't
how
that
many
what we
years,
all play for?
How many years he went to the conference finals?
He went
Like
with
1, 2, probably like 2 years.
He went with Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man's
As a,
argument
he's number
right
one.
here. Who was number one on that team?
James Harden. He was number one option, and he lost.
yeah, he did it.
Not all number one option wins.
He did it on
Sounds real
OKC too.
consistent.
No, wait, they. Not
He
all
was
number
the
one
first
option
option,
wins.
though.
That sounds real consistent with his career. He's been the number one option. Lost.
Okay, a lot of people's been number one option and lost.
No, but we're talking about James Harden, who you believe could be a number one option and win.
Okay.
He hasn't proven it.
Wait,
But we
not
have
yet.
the track record and the stats to
Not
show.
yet. Not yet.
Now, yeah, what? He'll play. He may never be a number one option again.
We don't know. We don't.
Devin Booker. No, I'm sorry, Durant.
Durant,
Number one.
Yeah, I think I agree on that. Yeah, just gonna tell her Giannis is playing. Devin Booker.
I think I will put Devin Booker number one. I think if he as a two guard, you need the right team around you. If you're going to be the best player as a two guard and win a championship, so if he has an elite guard like Chris Paul by his side, I think that he could be a number one option and be a champion as a number one option. That's me.
I think he's the number two option.
Who he just said?
Devin Booker.
Oh.
Why is number two?
Because I feel like I can't see him by himself leading the team to the championship. Great, no one does it by himself, but with that second, like it was him, like without Chris Paul, right? Because he wasn't there.
Last
What did
year.
he do?
Tennessee.
You
And
said,
he was the number one option.
but you said during the 3-game stretch that they were better without Chris Paul and Devin Booker was the number
They
one
played
option,
faster.
and they
They
won
did play
2
faster. In
out
that series,
of
they played faster.
2 out of 1 games that mattered.
No, Chris Paul wasn't there. He was the number one option, right?
Hmm?
It's not his first year in the league.
Oh, I know.
All right. So without Chris
they
Paul,
also got other pieces, though.
yeah, I understand that. But
So
without
that
Chris Paul
matters,
being
too.
there, he was number one option. And I mean, he still is, but he ain't go nowhere, right? So I think he's number two. It's okay. It's okay.
Wait. So right now, what is Devin Booker?
Number one option there. He still is. But I'm saying without Chris Paul being there, right? What did he do?
No.
As the number one option, I'm asking.
What?
Without Chris Paul
He's a
being
number one option right now. He's in a championship.
Because of who?
Because of him.
So you think Chris Paul's doing?
He won those games when Chris Paul wasn't there. What are you talking about?
So before Chris Paul got there, right? What were they doing? No, answer the question. Because it's not his first year in the league.
He did not go to the finals. Last year, he was the number one
Did they
option.
go to conference finals?
No.
They go to the second round.
No.
But he's the number one option.
Yes.
Okay.
And this year, he's the number one option, and they
Who
did
did you-
what?
Who did you add?
And they did
Who
what?
did you add it?
Isn't the question, can they win as a number one option?
Yeah, but I'm confused because he said he is the number one option.
This is what I'm saying. He's the number one option in the finals. What are you talking about?
I don't got them winning. This is my point.
They're in the finals. You just gave James Harden credit for making the Western Conference Finals.
I think James Harden's better than Devin Booker.
He hasn't made it as far as Devin Booker. What are you saying? Hey, he had Chris Paul.
Right. And what happened to Chris Paul? He got hurt, right?
And he got hurt in the Western Conference Finals too. What are you saying?
Okay.
What are you saying?
Sure.
The same thing that happened to James Harden happened to Devin Booker. Devin Booker figured it out.
You think Devin Booker
and James Harden did.
So let me ask you this.
Don't try to come up with these random conclusions. Stay on topic.
I'm asking you a question.
Because you're about to ask me who's better between the two, right?
Yeah, that's what
I'm not about to ask you that.
Right. I can see this man from a mile away.
I'm not going to ask you that.
Go ahead. Don't switch your question. Ask the question that you was going to originally
Devin
ask.
Booker, right? You believe he's the number one option, right?
Yep.
Right.
He is the number one option.
He is the number one option, right?
Yes. So you agree with that?
Sure. Let me tell you this.
Wait, so what's your argument?
My argument
is making an argument.
All I'm saying is, without Chris Paul, he wasn't doing this. It's my point.
But and I originally
he was the number one option without Chris Paul.
He said if you could put pieces around him,
thank you.
He could be a number
I said the same thing with James Harden. So what are you talking about?
And we've seen it and it didn't work.
I said yet. I said yet. This is my point. He's gonna retire soon? How long do you think he got left in the league? Like 8 more years. You tell me it can't be done?
Devin Booker's like 24 years old.
I understand that, but we were talking about James Harden.
All right, but what? I'm still confused on what you're saying.
He said Devin Booker's the number one option.
Yeah, but why is he arguing that he's?
I don't know.
He said James Harden has proven that he could be a number one option because he made the Western Conference Finals.
All right, but I need the
Devin Booker, who you said was the number one option, not only made the Western Conference Finals, but made it to the finals.
You had an argument if you said Devin Booker wasn't the first option.
That's what I thought you were saying. He's not.
No, it doesn't matter what I'm saying.
No, it does matter. Make it make sense. No, make it make sense.
Look, make it make sense. All I said was without Chris Paul, right? He was number one option, right?
Yes.
Well, he still is number one option, right?
Yes.
Where did he go?
He went nowhere.
Right. But you still believe at that time, right? With him being number one option, he can lead you to what? A championship, right?
I said in the past that I don't think Devin Booker was proven. I've said that because he's never been in the position.
And now he's proven because Chris Paul's in.
Yes.
Okay.
But he's the number one option.
He's the number one option. Yes. What are you saying?
So is he the number one option or not?
No.
So right now he's not the.
Now it's no.
You're only saying that because Chris Paul is there. That's the only why you're saying that. Because you just said you didn't believe him.
I'm confused.
You just said he didn't prove nothing to you. This guy's crazy. This guy's crazy.
All right, let's skip to this. I ask you, Chris Paul first or second option?
Oh.
Chris Paul's first option. First option. And what I said, Devin Booker's number 2. What are you talking about? Did I not just say that?
Yo. You said Devin Booker was a number one option.
Before Chris Paul got there, right?
Right. I don't. But I was trying to understand what you were saying, and I don't.
I'm saying, right?
All right.
Before Chris Paul got there, right?
Right.
Devin Booker, right? Number one option.
Still the number one option. Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Right. He didn't go nowhere. Right. As the number one option.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
All right. Then.
But is he the number one option?
No, I said Chris Paul. Because without Chris Paul, he wouldn't do that. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You just said
Devin Booker's a first option.
Chris Paul being there as a number one option.
But you started your statement saying Devin Booker is a number one option.
I said
this
number
man
2.
just said Chris
He said
Paul's
number 1, and he asked me why. And I told him the reason why.
First,
that's what I'm saying.
He said Chris Paul.
Listen, y'all gotta run this thing back. Y'all gotta see what he said. Yo, I know I'm confused right
now. All right, so I asked Chris Paul, 1 or 2 option.
Chris Paul is the number 2 option.
Okay.
On the Phoenix Suns. Consistency.
But can he be number one
option again?
Can he be the number 1 option?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Why?
Based on what? How long?
Somebody said I think he's saying before Paul got there, number 1 option. No, I mean Booker was number 1. No, he said Booker was number 1, and then went.
We gotta run this shit back.
Yes, we do. Because you gave me a headache.
Yeah.
To answer your question, Chris Paul, I don't think could be a number 1 option.
Okay.
On the championship.
And he said yes. Because why? Because he's proving it now.
Nice.
Okay.
Chris Paul is literally look. Chris Paul, listen. Are you listening? Just listen. Chris Paul, right? The number 1 option. The number 1 option, in my opinion, right, is in the finals with who? Devin Booker, Phoenix Suns, right? Before he got there, Devin Booker didn't do nothing at all, right? And you said he was the number 1 option. Chris Paul got there as number 1 option, right? Playing alongside Booker, elevated his level, helped him get to the chip. So what? I don't understand.
Let me see if I can understand rules.
I'm not.
I'm trying to.
He just said
he said Devin Booker was the first option.
All right, and he just asked him. He just asked him, is Chris Paul
the first
number 1 option? And he said yes. So am I bugging, or did he just say 2 people the number 1 option?
No, doesn't matter. I said You went on.
You just said two people number one option.
We originally started. He said Devin Booker, number 1 or 2. What you said? 1.
Yes.
And what did
you say?
I said 2.
No, you You're lying. We're not saying that.
That's how we started this whole conversation. How did we start the conversation? Hold on. If I said 1, you said 1, we would have been talking about this. That's what I'm saying. I said 2. But I'm trying to tell. If I said 1, he said 1. Why would he ask me why? Why would he ask me why? This is like common sense. Why would he ask me why? He said 1. I said 1.
You know we
right?
You
said 1.
Listen. Just listen.
Listen.
He said 1. I said 1.
Listen. Originally, we started this argument. Right? He said Devin Booker. He said 1. Right?
Yes.
I said 2. He asked me why. If I would have said 1, why would he ask me why? If I said 1, why would he ask me why? Answer the question. If I said 1, why would he ask me why?
That's not the point.
No, it is the point. That's how we started arguing.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You who just walked off.
Rip your shirt.
You
Relax.
You just walked off. You tell me to relax.
Relax.
You gotta just walk off.
Yes, because you were inconsistent with your take. You might have started off with 2. And then you flip-flop from 2 to 1 and 1 to 2 and then
3
you said to 3 and then you said Devin Booker can't be a champion. You made up a lot of nonsense.
Is that
Sip your water, calm down, put your shirt back on.
I'm good.
Relax.
We
Let's go to the
good.
next player.
Giannis.
You did say he was the number 1 option.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He don't even watch basketball. Y'all must be hearing. You gotta run it back.
He just run it back. He just run it back.
Oh, director's cut. Yeah.
So say it again. Say you didn't say it again.
32 seconds ago.
Hey, I appreciate it. Hey, we all make mistakes sometimes. My fault. It's a long day.
So did you or did you not?
It's a long day.
Let's just make it clear. Did you or did you not say Devin Booker was the number 1?
Sure. I said
that. Yes or no?
Yeah, I said it. I said it.
Okay.
Nah,
that's why
I appreciate that clear up.
Me too.
That's why I was so confused.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Thank you. Because if you wasn't here, he would have ran this to tomorrow until I had to quit.
Hey, what's the name of the show? All right, then. We good. Come on.
That's not a hot take. That is not a hot take.
That's a hot fuck up.
I fucked up.
Yeah, you don't understand how confused we were.
Oh shit!
All right, Giannis.
Number 1.
He's a 1.
Middleton.
2. What you think about? Yeah, you know, he's 2.
Kawhi.
1.
Yeah, he's proving to be number 1.
Poor George.
He has one of the most complex careers. Like
2.
I'm gonna stay consistent. I'm gonna say number 2.
Trae Young.
Number 1.
1.
Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, that's tough. I'm gonna go
1. I'm gonna go 1.
I'm gonna go 2.
Wow.
I think if you get like if he was to play with like who's an elite point guard right now, top 5 point guard right now, you got CP. Like if he played with like a Steph, that would be a nice.
You think he got to play off the ball or something?
Yeah, like I think he needs like a dominant, dominant point guard that can take some of the attention away from him.
You don't make nobody better.
Exact. That's part of it, but that's not really his game. But yes, you're right. But I think that as the number 1, it's too much for him. Like we're seeing it right now, and I think I don't think his body could take it for too much longer.
But like you said with a point guard, though, they had Mike Conley before he got injured. It was fine as the number 1 option.
But Mike Conley is not
changed everything.
But Mike Conley's not an elite point guard. I think if you put an elite point guard with him, like a top 5 point guard,
like somebody better than Donovan Mitchell.
Exactly. Then I think he could be able to.
But you don't think that will hinder his game?
What?
As far as him having to defer to that number 1 player?
Nah, because I think
he probably used to take all them shots, and now he got to.
I think that's fine. I think if you got a point guard that could put him in a position, but like not even.
But he probably don't have to be elite. That's what I'm saying. The point guard don't got to be elite for them
to make it to the finals. I think so. Like that's how I'm interpreting the question. In order to make it to the finals, I think he needs an elite guard, or at least an elite certified, like a Jokic or an Embiid, something like that.
Yeah, Rudy.
No, Rudy's not that guy.
3-time defense? No?
Nah, Rudy's not that guy.
Okay.
Embiid.
Number 1.
I'm gonna go number 2.
That's tough.
Only reason I'm gonna go number 2 is I think it's hard to win an NBA championship in today's NBA with your big man being your best player. That's why I say number 2. Because I can't recall the last team to win where their big was their best.
So big say a center.
A center.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't think you could do it as your center being
Your best player. Okay.
Unless you just have an all around like a bunch of B players around them, which in most cases that's not going to be the case. If you don't have that, then I don't think you can win in today's NBA. The center being the best player.
Ben Simmons.
3.
1, 2, or neither.
Neither.
Jokic.
Yeah, I want to know what you say about this one.
What, Ben Simmons?
No, Jokic.
I would say 2.
You would still say
I
2?
would still say 2.
Okay.
I think
Because
Chris
the
Paul
center
exposed
part?
that. Yeah, because of the center. I don't think to go to the championship with the. But the Nuggets do have enough B player talent to where it could potentially work. But Jamal Murray was injured, so with Jamal Murray there, it's possible.
Right. That'd have been the case.
Yeah, that's
but
the next one.
center with
Exactly. That's literally the perfect example
Right.
of having a bunch of B level talent around them. That could be enough.
The last player is Jamal Murray.
Number 2.
You gotta be number 2.
Number 2.
I'll probably say neither. I don't think either.
Yeah, I think neither. I think it could be Jokic, another player. I think Michael Porter's gonna be.
There's no defense.
But he don't gotta play defense.
He does.
When it matters, you gotta play.
He plays no fucking
And
defense.
he's like, isn't he like 7 feet?
He's mad tall. He
Like
plays no
6'7".
How old
defense.
is he? He's
Y'all-
like 22, right?
Y'all think he's gonna be better than Brandon Ingram?
Nah, but I think his career is gonna be better because of the team he's on.
You think he's better than Jamal Murray right now?
No, I don't think he's better than Jamal Murray,
We
but he
didn't
could be that
see him.
second.
I know, it
Option.
depends, because he looks like he's just like so like lazy to me.
Nah, he came with the craziest injury out of college.
So
And he
Yeah,
came
no,
right back.
That
Came
was-
off bad.
he came off the injury, but he's just lazy. Like he don't play no defense. He gets mad when he don't get the ball. Like he's a
You think that's him going through growing pains as far as just him still trying to find his
yeah, of course it is. But I just feel like if he doesn't like get all that in order, he's just gonna be on team. Yeah.
Yeah, about third years.
Yeah, I like Michael Porter Jr. though. I think he'll be all right. I don't think he's better than Brandon Ingram. I don't think he will be better than Brandon Ingram. But
Second year.
I do think that
Not sure
that Denver B level players, I think that
He had
like you
crazy
said,
back
that was a
surgery.
perfect
Yeah, I know.
way to put it.
No, I'm saying like I don't think he'll be better than Brandon Ingram, but with Denver keep going far in the playoffs, and Ingram
His
is still
career
in
will look
New
better.
Orleans, they're not gonna go nowhere unless they get other players. And Michael Porter's just gonna look good because he's gonna be on the big stage, like
Mhm.
averaging
Every
20
year.
points. So, but
That might be a big grease for
what?
Murray.
Murray.
Yeah, because
Porter.
Murray and Porter's young, and Joker's young,
And probably don't got to pay him now too, because he's
and then they're gonna get other pieces. Hopefully,
Gordon.
Joker just won MVP. They could get some veterans over there,
Yeah.
and then all those other old
Will
players.
Barton get it?
Once Jokic came back in shape,
Hoopers, so I can't find Denver's
once Jokic came back in shape, I was like, okay.
So it's a wrap. Episode 5.
Good, man.
You got anything to say? Shake hands.
See you next week.
Who you think won?
I feel like we wouldn't even debate.
Listen,
we didn't really debate about nothing.
I've been doing
Oh,
this
next
now.
week, Chris Paul and
Steph.
Oh,
Steph.
yes.
Yeah, we ready for that one.
we're gonna
I'm
start
going
off.
for the one hitter quitter. I'm gonna start it off. Can I start it off?
That's up to
You
you.
wait, relax.
I'm gonna start it off.
Relax.
I guarantee you, after the way I start and end this argument, he's not even gonna want to respond.
So
That's
y'all
how
gonna
bad I'm like.
Y'all gonna just say whatever you're gonna say and just end it. Okay.
They're never gonna want to hear what you have to say.
Okay.
So
That's what's gonna come down
we're
to.
gonna do that
Sure.
after we recap on the finals next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you wanted to do that after.
I do, but
You want to end it with That's
No,
what Tuesday.
after
I
the
want to do
finals.
it after the finals. I
Yeah.
do
because it might be a little bit more accolades.
If Chris Paul wins,
So I mean, it would be only fair to do it after.
All right, so we can do it in 2 weeks. We'll do it in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
Chris Paul wins what?
I feel like next week.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. In 2 weeks, when we here on a Tuesday, I'm gonna be drunk. So it's not gonna be my birthday.
Oh shit!
I'm be right
okay.
there
Celebrating.
chilling. I'm not on it. I'm gonna fuck with y'all, but I'm gonna be drinking.
All right.
I respect.
So we're gonna celebrate your birthday.
We gonna celebrate my birthday. I don't know what we doing
All
for
right, we
his,
appreciate y'all.
but-
W Stream. Everybody go sub to 40 Central on YouTube.
Yes.
Appreciate y'all. We out.
Peace.
Yeah, we out.